piece for me.
You know, I would if you did ask me.
Well, maybe you could do a couple of my favorites because
Sure.
I this is too much. I mean, I don't know what to do. We don't know the neighbors.
All right,
We
guys,
can't
getting back to it.
can't
Finish a
take
little
food to
No, if we
strangers.
get really lucky,
improv
someone we
there.
know will pass on, and
Oh,
then we can bring trays of it
oh,
to them. You know,
that'd be so
as a gesture.
perfect.
Again, it'll be a hollow gesture to us, but to them, it might actually be meaningful.
It would be
Fun
meaningful
little
to me because I could give them
improv.
frozen dishes as well. When somebody dies, or a baby, I'm not asking for anything.
If a
But
baby
if somebody,
dies,
no, God, no.
oh,
If somebody has a baby, or if somebody dies, those are both times where people bring people food so they don't have to cook. So all we need is
right,
like a big event.
right,
You know,
yeah.
I can't think of anybody we know that's.
Welcome to the Shiva slash baby.
All right, some fun improv there. Always a fun time. We're getting back to it. Sunless Sea, you guys. Yep, back to it on Discord. Make sure that goes through. And who have we got? In the meantime, we did Raven earlier. We have Beta Dungeons. Oh, that was our, one of our followed streamers playing some Siege of Dragonspear earlier. So thank you, Beta Dungeons. Let me fix this lighting very quickly. The fog is officially darkening, getting dark out, so not too much else of that left for tonight. Alright, straight back to it. Fun time. Hope everyone had a nice hour and a half, if not too long, since we took our break for that. Some fun improv with, as you see, the Chicago Improv Studio. You can find us on Facebook there. Fun time when I join them for that. So always a fun time too. So enjoy being a part of that for the last close to a year now. Yeah, started playing with them about a year ago, so that's been fun. My first improv group ever, so learning here and there. Got to do it pretty consistently if you got to be really good at it. But I'm into theater more, straight acting, so it's a nice thing to do, learn on the side. So anyway, let's get on back to it. Close that Discord in the background, and yeah, I think we're good to go. Let me know that I was back to the stream. Thorsday thrash and Thorsday thrashing. On we go. Whoops. Close Discord, so hopefully we have the green and yellow performance again. Best we can try, but it's fun improv tonight. They're just doing a little bit of extra, and then they have a little chat. It goes for at least like another 40 minutes, so I think that's a good time to end it for there. Just show you guys a little preview, a little taste of that. And we did plug the stream in there as well. I did leave the chat in there, so at least it's something. But yeah, green and red performance. It's all spectrums. Anyway, some nice chats so far today. Hopefully you can get some of that back. It seems like day streaming is a bit more popular than the evening, so that is nice. We will look forward to more of that soon. So let's go ahead and get on ready to continue. We left off there. Truffle. Oh god. It was Truffle 4, wasn't it? Yeah, Truffle 4, Khan's Heart. There we go. Khan's Heart. Going back to Khan's Shadow. Lovely. Welcome back then, guys. Starting here, our second stream of the day at the 4-minute mark. Let's begin. That will be fun. Yep, Truffle 4 right at Khan's Heart. If we got that, we should be all set. We can either buy the Mirror Kitch boxes there or Khan's Shadow, both for $2.50. Basically, once you unlock the shop tab with the Nephalite ring, you have the access to the same Mirror Kitch boxes that Khan's Shadow has. So it's really just right next to each other anyway. It's not a big deal, but it's just nice to have that extra shop tab now that we've given them enough coffee to get the Nephalite ring and be able to trade with the merchants there. So pretty lovely thing. Thanks to Misty for tipping us off to that. Fellow captain, we might have done it eventually, but it'd probably been significantly longer unless we just happen upon it. You never know. So always appreciate some good tips here and there. We will head straight on back to it though. Have a fun time as we get ready to Set sail, get some more. Okay. Nothing else I learned in here. I don't need crew for 30 Echo, not really. We might want some in the Mediterranean when we do the mirror catch box delivery. But then again, I don't really want to get down to 15 crew. I don't know. That's kind of a tricky one. If we have the money, I guess we might as well. It's 1 for the price of 3 in London. But yeah, it's nice to have full on crew. So yeah, nothing else in the shops tab. I think that's about it for now. So we are good to carry on. Welcome back, guys. We can sell meter salt here. Doesn't seem worth it. First place. Z stories for meter salt. Sell meter salt for that. We did need silk for that other guy, so I guess we're ready for mirror catch boxes, unless we want to do Empire of Hands first. There's really not too much else stuff here. There's various odds and ends, supplies, the Monster Hunter. Yep, I guess we're ready. We are going to stop by Empire of Hands, though, so let's do that first. Make a little more sense. We cannot sell this. Monster Hunter I am on a dump. Yeah, and him, he was with the engineers, so I guess we do need to do a little more of that. A little more sleeping, a little more other stuff. Oh well. And Creature of the Fae, you made it! Welcome back, Fae. Had some fun improv, little friends in Chicago. Really good time. A little bit of that, so we are back. Fire, fire, fire. How you doing, Fae? Appreciate you sticking around there. Just a little hour-and-a-half break there, but we are back to it for the rest of the night. Sticking on our lovely Sunless Sea that you appreciate. It's nice to see a few streamers still playing it 4 years after the fact. And Submariner awaits pretty soon as well. Sunless Skies, Misty was telling me, is actually in space then. You have space trains. I thought it was just like airships or something. But apparently it's in space, huh? So, a lot of astronomical terrors and things there. Cool. Welcome back, Faye. Yee. Good to see you, Faye. Always appreciate people stick around for double stream. We're going to be doing that a lot more often soon. We will have quite the elaborate good schedule coming up soon. So that'll be fun. And you can catch us pretty much any day pretty soon. So make quite the investment in streaming. Going to be playing Sunless Sea while listening to you play. Multitasking. No, you're actually doing 2 Sunless Seas at once. That's the way to do it. You play and I play. Hopefully it won't get confusing crossing over, but I'm sure you can keep track of your stuff separate to my stuff. It'll be fun. Sounds good, Faye. Alright, we don't need any more romantic literature until we do the Abbey. We'll do that later. For now, we really are prioritizing the mirror catch boxes. Second run to the surface, so let's deliver that hydrogen, get rid of these other odds and ends here. Spend at least a good 10,000 on our mirror catch boxes, or as much as we can hold, more likely, but let's go straight to Empire of Hands. We have our save here at Truffle 4. Let's head straight up there and deliver their hydrogen, do these other little interactions. Shellinate we don't really need. Con Shadow has nothing else. So we should be fine. Straight to Empire of Hands, straight back, and then straight to the surface at Cumian Canal. I believe so. That's the plan, at least. But, you know, the best laid plans of mice and men. At the same time, nothing ventured, nothing gained. We shall explore, we shall experiment, we shall adventure for the best of it. Welcome in any case, Faye. Glad to grow your little Sunless Sea Discord there a bit. Get some fun sailors, some fun captains together, so a lovely time. Cruising on through, looking good. We got plenty of stuff for now. We probably need to buy more fuel. We'll definitely need to buy more fuel. Iron Republic before we get to the canal. So we'll see about that. Go by Tortoise over here. Tortoise. It's barely like 2 buildings. I don't know why you would call that Tortoise, but. And the horses. And we do not need to go to Wisdom, so. Let's head on a sharp right straight path. The hole is at halfway, so we're gonna try to avoid any more fights. We lost crew and we had to pay for it, as you saw in Khan's Shadow for the extra crew. So, don't want to take any unnecessary risks. No unnecessary combats, unless it's pirate or something. I mean, the more crew I have, the more Mediterranean runs I can do. I guess that'll be another thing with the Dreadnought. We'll have less hold, but we will have that extra 20 crew on top of 30, like 50 crew, right? So you have 20 less hold in the Dreadnought, but almost twice the crew. We're gonna ignore that glorious Dreadnought. No, thank you. We've got green performance right now, so that's lovely. Hopefully keep it up. Closing Discord does seem to help a bit for this game, so on our current setup, that is. I'm sure we'll have that. It will have everything open, including Chrome and Discord. We have the dual monitors, proper PC coming up soon, but another Lauren Fluke, Savage Lauren Fluke. 50 extra health. Got an Empire of Hands though. Got some hydrogen for you. I think we're at the second to last hydrogen delivery before we finish the Zeppelin, because fuel is the very last thing, so don't need more supplies for now. Alright, Zeppelin, take your hydrogen. 95. So we could actually finish it right now. It's at 95. Or we can deliver what we have, our stores. That's fine, actually. Yeah, they just need 100, so 99. So they just need 4. Oh, 10 fuel. Okay. 10 fuel, we have 10 left. 5 Empire of Hands, Zeppelin 100. We're done. The Zeppelin is complete. It is time to return to the exquisite Seneschal for your reward. The apes will handle the final details. Lovely. Alright, we got that done, guys. We are good to go. Got that. Escorted to the Wildweed Court. The overseers dispatch a pair of spare monkeys to row you to Sovereign Island. The trip is endlessly more pleasurable without having to do the rowing. By the time you arrive, the exquisite Seneschal has already summoned the court. Monkeys of every status line the silent gallery, awaiting the pleasure of the Emperor. Here we go, monkey business. Hero of the Wildweed Court! Nice. Don't get too excited, because any really amazing blessings this game typically have some kind of consequence or don't last very long or something goes wrong, so don't take things for face value, you know. Not in this game. Alright, Emperor Crispin IV holds the court in the heart of his palace. None may speak without permission, but the voice of the Emperor is still the least heard of all. Hero of the Wildweed Court, there is no applause as you walk into the silent gallery. There is, however, a measure of gratitude and grudging respect buzzing in the air. The exquisite Seneschal addresses the crowd. Oh, let's see how this works out. They might go some crazy monkeys in London or something. I don't know. The exquisite Seneschal addresses the crowd. My fellows, my friends, a great new era is upon us. Soon the great exodus shall begin, and we shall forge the second great empire in a land far, far away. It will require everything we have, and more. Only if we all pull together, from our highest to our lowest, one united empire striding forwards in unison, can we prove ourselves worthy of the souls we have claimed. She pauses, gestures to you. But we would not be here without one human, one with the bravery to stand against the prejudices of their bad people. By imperial decree, it shall therefore be our guest's honor to give name to the instrument of our salvation. She turns to you. The monkeys lean in expectantly. We get to name the Zeppelin, looks like. Alright. Wildweed status is 50, monkey business 51, and infernal trade agreement is gone. Here we go. So, Emperor Crispin, Herlaw, the Pentecost Ascendant, the Pax Imperial Alice, the Endless Reach, the Second Lineage, the Flying Monkey. The Flying Monkey. Pentecost Ascendant is pretty good. Pax Imperialis, nothing special. Endless Reach is okay. Second Lineage is also good. Endless Reach is, I'm thinking Second Lineage or the Pentecost Ascendant. So, what do you think? The Pentecost Ascendant or the Second Lineage? Well, it is our second captain, so it kind of fits the second lineage for these monkeys and their second lineage. So Pentecost Ascendant can wait for another time. Second lineage for this one. You murmur your chosen name. The exquisite seneschal listens, nods, and turns to the audience. The human has spoken, she shouts. Our salvation shall be named the soaring glory of Emperor Crispin IV, greatest of his name. Well, that didn't matter. Made absolutely no difference. God. With a slight raise of his right paw, the Emperor graciously gives the audience permission to whoop. Bloody monkeys. At least they pay us as promise. At least they pay up as promise. 3 times ray-drenched cinders. Sizzling with cosmogon light, it has absorbed radiations not of this earth. Some of its colors can only be seen in sleep. No idea what those are or what I can use those for. I remember they wanted that gift of cinders the other time. What is all this? Gain the Emperor's favor, steal the Zeppelin. Now there's an idea. A shame it is so well guarded. You would need to get behind him if you want to stab him in the back. Whoa! I don't think Truffle Phil would do that, but probably our next captain. Definitely. A destination past the uttermost edge. Before the Zeppelin can depart, the monkeys must agree on a destination. Suggest they head east. Wow. A destination, the other continent. Before the Zeppelin can depart, must agree on a suggest they head south. Whew. Past the edge, or to the elder continent. Both pretty dangerous places from what we've learned. Well, we don't have to decide that right now, but that is the next step. In the Silent Gallery. No reason to go to visitor in court. A duel. What passes for court business draws to a halt as 2 high-souled monkeys prepare to draw blades. Oh boy. The delightful adventuress is in the pillory still as always. Not gonna throw a tomato at her, so yeah, now we have to decide which direction to send them in. Go to the other islands as well, but we should probably save. Same place here, Truffle 4, I guess. That'll be fun. We did lose 10 fuel, so we do need some fuel or supplies here, but other than that, we should be okay. Let's just do 5 for now, before we went to the Isle of Hands. See what the duel is about. An epic battle to the humiliation. When monkeys duel, every surface becomes part of the fight. They climb the walls, hang from the ceilings, charge through the cheering crowd, with no care for who or what their rapiers may cut and slice. Death is not the goal. For the loser to forever remember this day and this defeat with burning shame is reward enough. Bets are taken. You place yours. Victory. As the losing monkey is taken to be shaved and at least 1 soul forfeited, you collect your winnings. 25 Echo. That's all for now. Alright, that's it. Anything else to trade? Nope, I'll accept these that we just got right now. A mandarin grants you a glimpse of a judgment's egg. Very rare, most prized, almost as much as the cinders traded only between the highest of high-souled apes. So we can exchange the cinders they just gave me for judgment's egg, which we know we can sell at the Scholar, or we can hold on to these and hope that we need them for something else. If we do get them, it is a most unfortunate distraction. A judgment's egg is a soul of a sort, though not one even the Pentecost apes would try to absorb. Strangely, as you show the mandarin your cinder and she shows you her egg, she is called away by an unheard voice. How strange. You had better hold on to this, for safekeeping, of course. Huh. So I'm thinking we get 2 of those. Yeah, we get 2 judgment's eggs. Make some money from that. And we keep the final ray-drenched cinder just because it's unique, you know. We're not going to get another one of those as far as I know, so. Alright, leave the courts. Now I can check my hold. Yep, so 2 judgment's egg down here and 1 special cinder Yeah. Rager and Cinder. Cool. So, if the Scholar wants that instead of the egg, then I definitely made a bad choice, but I'll just keep the save for now on 5. Possibly reload from there. I don't know if I'm going to London before the surface, so we'll, you know, cut our losses, see how it works out, but 2 for 1, we have the 1 left over, even if it's a really bad deal. At least it's not completely lost if we're not able to reload at that point, because we've done so much other stuff with the surface. Probably wouldn't be worth it to backtrack potentially like half hour or an hour, so let's move right along with that. And yeah, for the most part, everything good for him. We might get a little more supplies because of fuel dwindling. We're pretty much going to head straight to Iron Republic now. We don't have enough fuel to make it just like this, so gonna have to get supplies because at least it's 2 for 1, not 3 for 1. Like these freaking 60 echoes per barrel. That's actually 6 times as much. At least this supplies, you can use 2 of them for 40. Instead of spending 6 times as much for fuel, you can just use 2 supplies as 1. That doesn't make any sense. That's a complete noob trap for people who have never heard of using supplies for fuel, I guess. It doesn't make sense any other way. So let's stock up on a bit of that. We don't need too much because we are going to the surface, but just to be safe for fuel. Alright, we have that save recently. Let's see any other islands here. Any other island interactions while we're here? Hearth Shake Village, we have... Nope. Nothing there. Fountain of Youth. The treasure map. How about the other one? Fountainhead. We need something awaits you, and apparently we already used that, or we didn't get it. I don't know. But that's it for now. We are ready to continue to Cumian Canal, Iron Republic, do our second run of surface things, after we buy the mirror catch boxes, of course, so. Could go to Irem to get that last strange catch we need for the shrine. We're gonna do that other shrine. We need 2 for that. Yeah. Big sneeze, yes. Should hear other family I have in there sneezing. Okay, 10 secrets left. So that would be like our last shrine for now if we get those. And that would include having to go back to London with our mirror catch boxes. I don't know. I was thinking we just go straight to Khan Shadow and then straight to Public and Canal. Stop by Abbey Rock with the literature, perhaps. Save Isle of Cats for later. So they're gonna give me something else for that other gunnery officer. Probably something like Scintillac or Stygian Ivory or something vague like that, you know, like miscellaneous. Yeah, I guess we'll go to Iran. We could just get fuel at Palmerston, to be honest. So, fuel at Palmerston, strange catches at Irem, then back to London, and then come back to Khan Shadow. It's so confusing. I mean, without the port reports, it's really a different game, honestly. You have a big sneeze too. Very good. Yep. Gotta clear out the nostrils, as it were. Alright, so I'm kind of in between deciding what to do here. If we go to Irem, do that, then we would come back for the mirror catch boxes. And it wouldn't hurt to repair the ship, to be honest. I mean, just to be extra safe. We have plenty of money, so let's just do that. Irem, then to literature, then to London, Abbey Rock, and then to London, and Palmerston for fuel. So we'll do a little bit longer delayed, you know, try to have a longer, worthwhile time for the mirror catch boxes. Then I can get rid of the strange catches. I can get rid of these other various things. I don't know what to do with the almanac unless we have someone. Or Faye, do you know where I can get rid of the almanac? My brother has described it as something that I cannot repeat here. You can if you want. We have a pretty lenient chat, and one guy came in and he's like, what's the extent of not safe for work things I can ask? I can say, I was like, well, why would you want to? But I guess whatever you want. We just might not say it on stream. Well, as long as it's not attacking someone specifically and such. Good travel and selling, yeah. No idea for Almanac, huh? Okay, that's fine. Missy would probably know that, I'm sure. But they're a busy lady, Captain, so. Alright, up to Irem for now. Then we'll get fuel at Palmerston, and yeah, I might as well reduce all the terror isn't gonna matter. Surface, but it'll just be a bit easier. All these motions, and we didn't actually need to get crew with the Khanate then, but it's really not a big consequence. We're just going by the seat of our pants, as it were. We're just playing it by ear. We are just going with the flow, so we make some decent investments, some decent trade routes. We're gonna get the 30,000 in any case. I'm confident, at least, that we're gonna be able to retire to life of luxury in the mansion with the retirement fund for the rest of Troubleful's days. After over a year at sea, we're still coming closer to 1890 in the game, so it's fun. Sacrifice a lamentable relic for 2 moves in the great game. We do not need that. Dang it, I forget you need coffee for that one. Can we buy it? No, we can sell it. And we did need the linen for that other one I already forgot about. We can get the long boxes. We cannot sell a Judgment's Egg. Just wanted those 2 strange catches. 1 more for good measure. And these 2-for-1s, I don't think are really worth it. I don't know. These are kind of weird to figure out. We're not going to buy anything else for now. Irem is certainly an interesting place, though. I'll have to remember to bring just the 1 coffee for something awaits you. Or we could do moves in the great game, but it's not useful without the Admiralty. It seems to be. Admiralty being dissolved changes a lot. Goodbye for secrets. Yeah, I don't think anything else for now, so. Let's do our final save as we attempt this route. We had the save 4 at Empire of Hands, right? So we're on to 5, unless I mix something up. I think that's okay. Now, we started 4 at Khan's Heart. We saved at 5 at Empire of Hands. Let's go back to 1. I think. Pretty sure. That's the other thing of Merciful Mode. You gotta have your saves in order. Like a mouse screaming. I've heard similar sneezes like that. Yes, I've heard interesting ones, and other classmates and such sneeze like 6 times in a row. It's crazy. But just such like that. Alright, looking good though. We are fine. We are fine. Carry on up to Palmerston. We still haven't explored north of Palmerston, but what could be there, honestly? We'll give it a quick look while we have the few extra fuel. And we still have something awaits you, since we did not want to do the interaction, the trade of that, whatever it was. For the moves in the great game. Sneeze like the rat barge and the mouse. Squeeze, squeeze. Alright, up we go. Yeah, nothing around here really. Just more icebergs. We are at green performance, so looking good. Stream is looking fine tonight. Much better today than last night. Oh my god. Started off as red. I've never had that happen before. I feel like it must have been the update for Streamlabs after all then. Just, I didn't actually have a hard update, but it did have some polishing. For some reason when I went live tonight, everything went fine except the Twitter post did not go through, so I don't know, maybe they're working working on other improvements. Alright, stop at Palmerston. Just we explore a little bit. Top there. Don't need the Z-Bat much these days since pretty much mapped the entire thing. Just a couple other things that but I think we got all the main islands. Yeah, I think the last one we really discovered was Bar Chest, unless there's something there. It's weird you can't see the cursor on the screen. My cursor works fine, but Sunless Sea green and gold cursor. It doesn't show up in the stream for some reason. Alright, Terranini. We're not gonna risk digging stuff up here. But we are gonna get our crater. These are the Devilis. Devilis to Sconolite. Will you help me? Message from the Wistful Devilis. Devils do not trust. She pours the tea with a shaking hand. Her eyes are distant. The lights, the agonies, the scalding mists of lead. I miss them so. I long to return from exile. I was such a fool. There's no future with the convention. Will you help me? I overhear things here at the gate with convention's plans. Take them back to London for me. The officialdom of hell will show gratitude to me, and I will show gratitude to you. Unsealed. Oh, that's for London, so now we know what to do with it. We still need the, 5 linen for her, that's what it was. We are not digging among the ruins, because terror. Let's get a few fuel here, and don't think we need anything else at the moment, so. Fuel to make it back to London and all. It's only 1 echo cheaper, but still good. Certainly better than the overpriced fuel. Alright, we'll make it back. We'll be fine. Alright, save at truffle fill. Keep our saves in relative order. Now we head on back down. Good stuff, Faye. Good stuff, friends. Frostbound, and nothing much up there, I think, so. Could go to Frostbound just to see. Then I think we're gonna go straight on down to. Unless we wanted to do the literature stuff now. I gotta come back for the mirror catch boxes anyway, so we'll just save the literature for the return. For now, we're going to London and figuring it out. Alright, Frostbound for now, and we'll see. Terror creeping on up. Alright. That'll be nice. Very nice indeed. Did you say you have an almanac? That's right. Faye. Right there. Pages boost if we need pages challenge. Hoping to get rid of it just to hold more mirror catch boxes. You can sell it at Vanderbilt. That's right. Of course. What about the anatomical cabinet? That's the other one that we're using at the moment. But thank you, Faye. Yes, we will go to Vanderbilt. I do believe I saw that before. I just completely blanked on it, but you are right. Thank you. Yep, you just went to Vanderbilt, didn't you? That's helpful. Very helpful, my friend. Innocent Cersei. Hey, Cersei. Queen Cersei. Hello from the Mother of Dragons. The true Queen of Westeros. Alright, Frostfan, we take some tea. Always the best thing to do. Show the squatters your navigator's sigil. A plucky researcher recognizes it. I know it well. I can show you, but the way isn't easy. I'll not take anyone frail. You'll need ropes, crampons. skins, tents, and I'll want pain, of course. My bursary is wearing rather thin. Here we go. Almost never remembered. He didn't exaggerate. The ice is slick as an oiled mirror. You need pitons and spiked boots to navigate the slopes. And a misplaced foot will send great chunks of it thundering into the thirsty sea. The air bites like a bound shark. Your face is numb, your fingers stiff, your throat raw. The climb takes you around a sheer white cliff, the waters below swimming with shards of razored ice. At last, a frozen ledge. A vertical sheet of ice rises before you, reflective as a conjurer's glass. Engraved upon it, 20 feet high, is the navigator's sigil. Impressive, isn't it? The researcher says, dropping his pack. It's one of the old accords between Wither and Irem. It means almost never remembered. Your navigator approaches it warily. The sigil on his temples sparks with blue fire. He reaches out, his fingers touching those of his reflection in the ice, and his reflection lunges forward, whispering something in his ear. The navigator crumples into the snow. Oh, the plucky researcher says, damn, we're going to have a devil of a time getting him back to the ship. You do, but you manage it. Back in your cozy cabin, you imbibe mulled rum. Will you ever be warm again? Speak to your sigil-ridden navigator to learn what happened. What he saw at Frostfound. There is that other thing in Venice, Naples, we can do the other interaction there. Anatomical cabinet. I did just go to Vanderbilt. Thank you. Alright, 5 supplies, outlandish artifacts. You have a wound. I guess we got pretty chilly. For entering Frostfound, we need less than 20 tear, so we'll come back straight after the canal, if I remember. Otherwise, we're not going to get less than 20 tear. We could from Wither, so that's possible. Alright, anything else here? No shops. I guess we'll talk to him right away after I save. Alright, sigil-ridden navigator. Oh, he's awake, Captain. He's asking for you. We need something awaits you specifically for that, so we'll wait for that. We will not do any secret spending for now. It seems better than to use individual secrets. And Faye, check the wiki, says Anatomical Cabinet is required to write the Song of the Sea. Creating Anatomical Cabinet increases your item by 7 up to a max of 200. Anatomical Cabinet can be sold at the Hunter's Cage for 100 Echo. Is that at the Shellinates, or is it in another shop? Where's the Hunter's Cage? I don't remember seeing that recently. Yeah. Oh, Wither. Thank you. Cool. Well, we're headed there anyway, pretty soon. If not right now, then later. Right now, I was gonna head to... Well, I mean, I want to keep it for a while. It's just when I have other stuff. For now, I could just sell that at Vendor Bites. Keep the Anatomical Cabinet for the iron bonus in combat, even though I don't plan to do very much combat, and we are getting rid of the gunnery officer, so we're going to lose even more. That's a tricky situation. We're going to be really disadvantaged in combat, but if we have enough hull, it's not a big deal. Yeah, very nice. Faye, thank you. So I'm deciding if we should get rid of that, get rid of our 2 gunnery officers, we'll have less iron altogether. This could make up for it a little bit, but for the most part, we're not going to do the big boss battles, the most fearsome foes. We could just take our time with the other monsters and things, but we're kind of coming to the end of this captain at some point here, so... I don't know. Yeah, I do remember seeing that with her also. It's just... There's just so many different things, you know, you easily mix things up or just forget where things are specifically attached to, connected to, so... The Doom Monster Hunter, if you want to look into that, Faye, that's really only for the weapon in the Iron Republic, right? So I'm just going to toss him overboard, looks like. Sapphire's no big consequence. The Sage, we'll have to use the engineer stuff. I think we got... Once we get the empty mirror catch box, we can do that with the... Dang it, I should have bought just one of them. I knew I was forgetting to do that. Oh well. Little things here and there. We'll be fine. Thank you for now, Faye. I think we'll be good. But, let's carry on. We shall see. So for now, we're going to... Should we go to Wither and Vanderbite? What else did I have in the auxiliary space? Just nothing? I feel like we must have used something there. Oh, we have this thing. That's aft. Never mind. It was a shrine or it was empty, I guess. Because we never had We Are Clay. I never had them. Oh well. We'll figure it out. I guess we'll sell them. I don't know. Just make sure some extra cushioning for our mirror catch box run. And I could have got rid of the candle and candle's not a big deal, let's be honest. The flare I've just been kind of keeping. Probably just use the flare. We needed one in Visage that one time, but for the most part, flares aren't too in demand for things, interactions. There's so many things, it just helps to be generally prepared for any kind of situation, but there's a lot of specific connections that you will only get if you have the right stuff and the right officers. So that really adds a lot to the game. All the officers, side quests, and mini stories, and things like that. Oh, little blizzard on Chapel of Lights. We'll just stop by really quick here. Uh-oh. Nasty blizzard. We're still on green performance for the stream, so I'm happy about that. Alright, we do not need to give a nightmare to the well. Seasoning was 3 eeliths. None of these other things are a good idea. We can eat just for hunger. Basically makes a little more supply. It's almost no consequence. Alright, fuel holding for now. Should we head to Wither then? I guess so. Seems like pretty good for now. Head back to London. We're gonna do another loop, get those other mirror catch boxes, taking our time with it a little bit, trying to get a little other interactions. I should have brought the Clayman and the mirror catch box for Hunter's Keep again, but I feel kind of cheated in that we've already done his side quest once. It's like, why do we have to do it again just to progress it? You know, it's really elaborate, so it's a second time around for him. The engineer we don't even use, as most of our officers' quests are. The only one that we really use is the fiance, our heir. She's the only one that we use, and we make a lot of progress in her side quests. Save the experiment. Clattery souvenir and may have additional results. Prisoner to cut open. And the Blimigans, we'll do that more soon. And we were at Con Shadow, we didn't see anything about the ship. Fancy ship. Is that like a unique ship you can get or something? There might be some of those in game I just don't know about. Unique ships and vessels and other equipment that you can only get from doing certain quests. That would make sense. We don't have Submariner yet, so I don't know about that whole extra layer of the map and all those ships, if those are... Do you know that, Faith? Submariner, you have just one ship, or you switch ships when you go under the surface? Or can you also use it on the Untersee underneath? Because there's a lot of potential for that. I just don't know about it, having not played it or really watched specific things from it. So really gonna be going into that blind, which will be fun. We're ready for that at some point. Alright, we head to Wither for now, and we shall see. Good to go. Do-do-do-do-do. Looking fine, though. You do not have Submariner, huh? So you got it to look forward to also, Faye. A big one. Wow. So you already made the Discord for... Turned out, what specifically are you asking about? I was wondering if there's ships and... I don't know, I was wondering several things. Let's see. Alright, on to Wither for now. Wither lighthouse. That's a nice blue light. That's a really good lighthouse. Beautiful. Indeed. Head to Wither, last of our fuel. Head to Vanderbite. Stop by Codex, I guess. And there's Mothra. I don't think we killed that before. 500 health, Tyrant Moth. I could take it on right now, but kind of got a lot of other stuff going on, so we'll save the rest of the Lifebergs and Mothra and all these other ones. I mean, I could, before I get rid of the anatomical cabinets, but I know Misty knows about Zembrina, so she has it. I gotta brat the game first before I buy it. Brat the game? Never heard that expression before. Alright, do Monster Hunter. Definitely have no need for it. That's such an expensive ammunition. God. Shimmering Munchies, Elemental Relic. We have 5 of those. Why not? 3 unread logs. We haven't really had any use for those yet, but I'm sure at some point. That was with something to wait to. See if we can get something to wait to on here at Wither. Maybe we should go at half speed just to give it more of a chance, you know? For once. Beat the game? Oh. Okay, typo. Gotcha. On an actual keyboard. It's fine. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna get my first success, my first victory with this captain. We're hoping so. Unless I really mess up somehow. Something awaits you. Come on, come on. Can you just wait in the port and you'll get it eventually? Does that work? Ah, back up. Ow. Will you eventually get that if you just sit here? Because Misty said it was a timer. Oh god, yeah, we did get it. That's lucky. Lucky time. Nothing there. Explore the town. That's the only one here. Oh, Maybe's daughter. Search for her mother. Let's do that. I don't know why anyone would come here, but she does. Something about questions. The daughter shivers. You know, she asks people about love all the time and writes down the answers in her nasty little book. Love. The daughter's mouth twists. Nothing. I have been asking questions for 3 hours, and every time I ask a question, they reply with a question, and I think I might... Well, I might, but I didn't. I just picked their pockets. I think that's entirely reasonable under the circumstances, don't you? Here's your share. Let's go and look somewhere else. 25 Echo and mute herself. Nice. She's pretty heavy. Alright, let's explore the town, see what we got here. Shore leave is also pretty good here. We're gonna need that for Frost Found later, most likely. It has to be under 20, right? So, was it 30 or 20? You can get 10 for something on way too, so it's a contest of riddles. Oh, remember this one. Well, let's do our pages. We're about to sell this at Vanderbite, so we can do a pages boost right here and now. That'll help. Fragments and pages and all that good stuff. Fellow 33D, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Have you reached 100 Terra yet? Many times, fellow 33D. Many, many times. We have played this on and off for 4 years. Well, about 30 hours 4 years ago. So far on the stream, we have about 50 hours. And over a year, I think, of in-game captain time. We got the achievement for a year at sea. So, yeah, you could say we've reached Terra 100 quite a few times. Right now, we're just doing little Vanderbite interactions. So we got that pages boost. We're going to do our second run on the surface Cumian Canal for mirror catch boxes. So that'll be nice. We have our luxury ambition for Truffle Phil here this time around. Our main captain so far. Alright, so riddles. We got our pages boost. See how much easier it makes them? They're still hard, but 100 Echo, 1000 Echo. Attempt one of the great riddles of Irem. Who is this in lion-colored furs at the firelight's edge? I carry one of the great riddles of Irem. She intones. Her eyes glisten. 1000 echoes against a jewel from the pillared sea. Is that just a prize or something else? Not a freaking money. Shit, I got over 5k hours in this bad boy. Still not sure if I rate all the text on offer. Faye, you hear that? 5,000 freaking hours? Holy God, that is some dedication. For one thing, people I've seen with thousands of hours in a game, they either have like 10,000 or I have over 1,000 in Dead by Daylight, but I played that for 5 years on and off. I haven't played it much this year, but we'll get to it on stream pretty soon. I have like 1,100 hours or something like that in that, but 5,000 hours in Sunless Sea. Fellow 33. Well, we'll give you a follow just for that, because if you're ever gonna stream with that amount of hours, I would expect some kind of another level of the game. Yeah, Creature of the Fae here has a Discord just for the game, so if you'd like to be a part of that, you would certainly be the most experienced captain that we've come across. That is insane. Alright, I'm trying to find you in Twitch. It's not working. I'll just load up my chat real quick. So when you say something again, fellow, I can drop you a follow. Oh, wow. Wanna join our Sunless Sea Discord? I bet you have hella tips. Well, I imagine you learned something there. Not to gawk, fellow, but 5,000 hours. Don't stream, that's alright, but our Discord, I mean, Faye's new Discord for the game is open to any sailors of any kind, so. Wow. Well, I still dropped you your first follow just for the fun of it. And man, 5,000 hours in Sunless Sea. So I imagine you've also played Submariner and Sunless Skies? Because just that in Sunless Sea, it's like, how much can you do? And he says he still hasn't maybe seen all the text and all the narrative in the game after 5,000 hours compared to our 90 hours, almost 100 hours. What in the world, man? That is just something else. It's like, what do you do all that time? I'll permit you, Faye. Don't worry. Alright, there you go, Faye. Faye. DLC makes it 125% better. Well, I hear there's a whole extra layer, but yeah, we haven't got that quite yet. We can't really afford it just off the bat, so get our upgrade, be able to stream it a bit more smoother, and then we can look into that. But, or if we get enough donations or something, but that's good to hear. It's a good DLC, and you've been playing with that, I guess, since it came out, right? And for some reason, I remember there was some interaction in London, like there was another little shop thing down below when that came out or something, like advertisement for it. I'm not sure. No, it's not your fault, Faye. Just links are, because we did have a spam earlier here, so it actually does. It is good that you ask for permission. But yeah, just post it one more time, Faye. You have a minute to post it. Should be. Sunless Skies was okay, but a little of a letdown. Interesting. Yeah, we might try it at some point just to see, but alright, let me get rid of this one. We have this crazy tear. So we could try this Pages challenge for 1,000 Echo. We're playing on Merciful mode just for this first couple captains here. So we gotta Ruthless mode again later, but Merciful mode we have a lot of saves, as you can see. So let's try to get this 22%, give it a couple tries. And then we have the option. It's not too bad if we lost it, but... Belly of the Horizon. True, the stranger, the Iremi says, but wrong. True, but wrong. Freaking terror music, never leave us alone. Yep, you got it, Faye. Well, fellow, if you want to join, there it is. Yeah, you'd be welcome, fellow. There's new Discord. We also have our Discord. While you're in the habit of joining Discords, just in case. That's our Discord for the Dragon's Roost. We have a sub-only Discord as well, but we're just getting started with affiliate pretty much first month, so. After 8 years of viewership on Twitch, but I played this game back when it first came out 4 years back, and I guess you did too, and never stopped, huh, fellow? 5,000 hours, that's just beyond my comprehension, but It's a good one if you don't mind the no voiceovers whatsoever and you like just reading it for yourself. And if you like the style, you know, there's no first person in it, there's no other aspects of other games, and all the combat's okay, and then the ship combat. But yeah, I mean, no shame there, fellow. I mean, it's certainly an interesting, unique game, so I can see its appeal in someone who would really be passionate about it, such as you, but that is just beyond heard of anyone I've ever seen playing this kind of game for that long, or mostly any game. I've seen people with, 10,000 hours. Someone had Putt-Putt, one of those Putt-Putt old humongous games. They had like 30,000 hours in that. I'm pretty sure they just left it on, though, because that's just unrealistic. But anyway, welcome in. We're going to keep going here, and as for that freaking riddle, maybe it's not worth it, huh? It's really not that low, though, so if it's less than like 10%, then I could understand we don't give it a few tries, but while we have Merciful Mode on, we might as well take advantage of that, give it a few attempts, then we'll go up to the second hardest one. Did play in Ruthless Mode back in the day there, fellow. And yeah, you call him fellow. You're just calling him fellow, but that's actually his name. But, yeah, we did play at Ruthless Mode the original times. We got a good amount of interaction, good amount of exploration, but this time we're really taking it all the way, enjoying some full-time. And Merciful Mode makes it a little easier, a little bit more forgiving. We backtracked at most just like an hour or two for our save game, so it's not been not much of a drag in our 50+ hours of streaming it, so. Alright, a couple more tries for 22%. Not smiling on us today. Not tonight. The Pages challenge, but hey, at least I have the boost for the almanac. I did put that on before the save, right? Let me make sure. Should be. Yeah. So, pages are about as boosted as they can get without spending more for that. We're going to be heading on down. We're on our second run of mirror catch boxes there, fellow. With their lovely fiancée, the heiress. It's too bad she can't give us a scion, but she's been giving us another chance to go to the surface for the second time around. Not me calling people by the simplification of their usernames. After I had over 1 million echoes, I figured I finished the game, but I keep finding little hidden gems. Oh my god. 1 million echoes. Does that fill up the entire tab here almost? Wow, so you got some good trade routes. Even after, my Admiralty has been dissolved for a long time now. Weeks in games. We did the Anarchist to 7 at the surface. We had no more port report use for the most part. And we did, of course, Sphinx Stone early on. Doing some more mirror catch boxes. We did the coffee as much as we could. Other than that, we haven't found any really good trade routes other than the one that our Captain Misty friend suggested, but we do need Submariner to do that for, you do coffee from south, go up to Irem, get silk, take that back to London, or you do some other stop under the sea or something. But that was apparently the best regular trade that we've heard of. But we've been doing a lot of little side quests, a lot of the officer quests. We're getting ready for Fathom King when we have enough wine for that. And we're going to try this one just a couple more times here. Alright, one more time for the hardest one there. You never know, last try could be the charm. Otherwise, we can save it for another Something Awaits You. Have all our hard saves. We did a few Blimigans, not too sure what the consequence of those will be. The ones that actually go to the area, the other ones that don't die on impact. We operated on a Blimigan. We lost our campaigner so far. We're about to give our 2 gunnery officers up for their side quests, their interactions, because we don't really want to fight the big bosses. I imagine you've killed all the bosses many times over, huh? All those big bad boys. Have you tried running Searing Enigmas? No, I don't even know how to get Searing Enigmas without, I just always forget how to get those. This whole time, fellow, we haven't written a single thing down or looking up any guides of any kinds. Nothing comprehensive. Just relying on our own intuition and word of mouth. Sometimes a couple people in the chat have knowledge of it too, the fellow enthusiasts for the game, such as you. But yeah, I don't really know how to get searing enigmas very well, and we're not going to do the Doom Monster Hunter to buy them with, since we do not have the forward weapon on Merchant class. We have the Mother Dragon's Calico Glass Merchant Cruiser. Our next captain after Trufflefill will be a ruthless son of a bitch with the Dreadnought, so we'll look forward to that. But as for now, it's been one of our big staples in the game. We play a lot of other games. We're about to have a lot of good fun. But Baldur's Gate and Sunless Sea has been the main two staples of the stream so far. That take 9 at least to Iron Republic. Yeah, so we were at IRIM and we saw we could buy those for something or other knowledge. Or was it Echoes? I don't think so. Maybe. 9 to Iron Republic. Oh, good point. Nothing at Palmerston and the others. Oh, thanks for that tip, fellow. We'll keep that in mind when we want to deal with some more enigmas. We could also do Dawn Machine for Ace of All. Maybe the next captain we want to do Ace of All Kingdom. We haven't got our first victory yet, so we're going to do the Luxury and the Mansion. And then move on to the next one, get a different ambition. Not going to go for Zong of the Z, I don't think. At least, not for a while. People really like watching that this much. I guess I could try Zong of the Z in Ruthless mode, but that might be a tough endeavor. I mean, I kind of like to win after investing so much time in it. It'd be kind of a letdown. You do Ruthless mode, and then you have one bad encounter, or one floppy mutiny, or one something. We're just not cautious enough. That's why the hard saves do make it a bit easier. But the Invictus token is cool, you know. You'd have to start all the way from the beginning. I saw Misty said that we couldn't do like the same lineage and then start with the Invictus token. It's basically a whole new mode of the game starting from scratch, so we'll see about that later. But we're enjoying the journey in any case, so fun stuff. So did we do our last one of these? Not yet. Let's do the last one of the toughest riddle, even with our pages boost, 22% chance, 1,000 echo, and we fucking got it. Home. The stranger, the Aremi, breathes. Yes, the key fits the lock. Take this. Jewel, it's a silver hand, beautifully shaped to every crease of skin. The rest is lost, the riddle wielder says. Now you have this, it's lost too. Captivating treasure, 2 of them. So we can make 2 shrines of salt once we build up our secrets a little more. We could get meter salt here, or 10 fuel for 1 Z story? That seems like a better fuel deal even than Iron Republic. You just keep getting the Z stories. I mean, now we have them really easily because of our passenger, but wow. That's amazing. Because of our unsettling sage, we can just keep getting him distant shores, and we get a freaking Z story. So I didn't know it was that much fuel. 5 for 1 meter salt. We don't really need it too much anymore. We have 1, but now that we lost the campaigner too early. Oh, you sell it for 100 echo, Faye. 100 echo, Faye, for the anatomical cabinet. That doesn't seem worth the trouble. Oh well. Now we know. 100 echo at Wither. But fuel is quite the deal. Look at that. 10 fuel. Just kidding. It's 1 fuel. I'm sorry. I get confused with the little stocking quantity. Sorry. Get a Dread Sunrise at the Iron Republic, then sell for 10 Searing Enigmas in IRIM. Also, none of this takes up cargo space, so you can use the cutter. Right, it's on the hold there. I told you. Thank you, Faye. But, yeah, to get the Dread Sunrise, don't we need 10 Enigmas? How do you get Dread Sunrise from Iron Republic? You buy that for something else? I know you could do the Dread Sunrise some other way. Man, it gets confusing. People like you have the, I mean, fellow have a lot of experience in all the ins and outs of the games. Do you write anything down, or do you have like a guide that you reference to after 5,000 hours? You could have made your own freaking master guide by now. God, it's impressive. Star Shell, judgment hatched from this grim relic, or was it something else entirely? The eye-hurting absence of color. No idea where you get a star shell from. All these little things. Anyway, Z-Story for 1 fuel. Not that worth it after all. Do we need more meter salt? It does take up hold, so not really. Alright, well, we're moving on. We got the captivating treasure, so that was the best deal of this. And no interactions except shore leave. I guess we'll do 1 just for the heck of it. 5 for 50. And that's it. Alright, moving on. Wasn't that nice? Captivating treasure on our very final try. Such are the excitements, the highs and lows of Merciful Mode. At the Mosey shop. Okay, yeah, I know it's one of those Iron Republic alternative shops, and we can't do any more port reports there because the Admiralty's been dissolved. Unless you have any advice after 5,000 hours, fellow, getting Anarchist to 7, is there anything you can do with general port reports? I know there's a specific couple ones, such as Adams Way and Palmerston and stuff like that. We can't do the Visage one for the Gillifleurs because we still have the port report. But is there anything else I can do with general port reports now that the Admiralty has just been, hey, out of here since the Anarchists taken over? We still have references to the Admiralty, but we do not have anywhere to submit our port reports, so that's certainly changing the game quite a bit. We have to rely on other things for marketing and trade and keeping afloat, as it were, for currency, so it's been quite different. Faye says, 10 Searing Enigma for a fruit of something from Irem. Maybe that is what you are thinking, Ace, or just 1. I just wing it until I heard about starting my own republic, and it never carried on to my next captain, so I wiki it all and found out it is not available. Nearly rage quit. So you mean for Aestaval or the Iron Republic? Huh. Not available? It's like something that was in beta or they were thinking about but never went all the way through. Dread Sunrise gets you 10 Searing Enigmas in Irem. So how do you get the Dread Sunrise and Iron Republic in the first place? Don't you need a trade for that? Alright, looking good for here. Let's head on down. We did a save. We got the second captivating treasure. Pretty much the best that could work out. And we did get our 1 engine fire before we reloaded earlier, so turns out this most powerful Aestaval, yeah. I thought you could do that. It's an option. You just need the Dawn Machine stuff, right? For the sunlight. Did it break or something? That would be stupid. Yeah, it's your own kingdom. 9 Searing Enigmas, Iron Republic. Okay, how do you get the Enigmas in the first place then? We keep going back and forth, I feel like. Searing Enigmas, Dread Sunrise, Searing Enigma. Alright, Vitter Pint, we can sell our anatomical cabinet. Let's switch this back here. We do not need it anymore. Aw, oh, fuck. We must be docked. Well, it's bats. We're not gonna use that back. It's bats, so yeah. Into the pot. Sell this right over here. Am I? Okay. Interesting. Oh, the Searing Enigmas from Mount Nomad. Mount Nomad? You mean Mount Palmerston? Mount Nomad was in the south, wasn't it? Past the Elder Continent. Oh! The freaking boss, motherfucker! The Searing Enigmas from Mount Nomad. You gotta kill him and get his heart. You can make a 1k run unless you have 100 plus Dread Sunrise. Ooh. And Faye says on the wiki to Aestaval, Captain may quickly trade for Searing Enigmas by buying Dread Sunrise for 9 times Searing Enigma at House of Pleasures in the Iron Republic and selling it for 10 times Searing Enigma at Wind Come Calling and Irem. Needless to say, one should need to have 9 Searing Enigmas beforehand. So Sunrise to Enigmas. And yeah, Searing Enigmas everywhere, but you can buy them at Irem. Traded for a Searing Enigma at Shellinate, near Chapel of Lights for now moment. He was such a dick. Yeah, he's that boss that we have no chance of taking on until we get the Dreadnought, I feel like. Did you ever use these much? The unclear devices, fellow? We got those from the Anarchists, but they only seem very temporarily useful for 15 seconds at the most against a boss, so I don't know about that. Alright, now we can sell our cabinet. Who wants the cabinet? Monstrous Almanac, yeah. The Monstrous Almanac. 1,000. Very nice. That's a better one. A lot better than 100 for the freaking anatomical cabinet. I guess those bones aren't too valuable. Yeah. Alright. We can explore, inspire Wanderlust to do the tomb colonies again, so we do need 2 more Tale of Terrors, 1 more Distant Shores, and we will be able to do the last tour storyline again. We do not have another use for tomb colonists. Not really. There's a couple things we do, but it's not worth it. It's worth it just to take them all back. Useless and take up cargo space, also you cannot sell them. I can take them out with a Corvette and Bandersnatch with 20 torpedo components. Is the Bandersnatch other weapon for London, or what's the name of the one from the Iron Republic with the Monster Hunter? Is that the Bandersnatch? Does it use torpedo components and Monster Hunters? But sounds pretty cool, whatever it is. Bandersnatch from Alice in Wonderland, of course. Alright, let's explore Vanderbite. I think we're good here. Come back to London. Our last bit before we do our next mirror catch boxes. And literature for the Abbey, for the other gunnery officer. And if we could do the engineer, we need the 1 mirror catch box, so that'll be fine. And the clayman, of course. The candle we already have. 1 terror, 1 lamentable relic. Alright. Lovely, lovely. Offer a strange catch. We've got 1 extra, so 50% luck. It's a good place to sell candles. Recent news for 10. Tomb colonists. So, offer the strange catch. See how that goes. Unlucky. 5 echo, 1 supplies. We might as well improve on that. It's 50-50 after all. Forward weapon for good measure. How do you upgrade weapons? It is at London. After you got 200 plus meters, you can kill anything with your worst gun. Yeah, I've never gotten stats even close to that. Rage quit pushed me to do it. I have died, so you may want to improve even more if you are on hardcore mode. Ooh. So you can quit without actually dying on ruthless mode. If you wanted to cheese it a bit. It'd be worth it if you've invested hours and hours in a ruthless captain. Yeah, our stats are nothing to sneeze at. I mean, they're not that high, that low. Alright, strange catch. Unlucky again. Thank you, game. Good time. That's crazy, though, fellow. I mean, so you said you, wing it. You just wing it this whole time. You look up the wiki, of course, but you never wrote anything down for the most part. You never found a comprehensive guide that helps you for every little ins and out of every single item, every single accessory. Got a new one. Yes. Alright, let's do 1 more of these. There we go. And we get 2 more supplies. That's it. It's not really worth it to reload on that. But we do want to keep the other one for the trophies, so that'll be it for now. Vanderbite, thank you for buying the almanac. That's it for our shrines for now, till we make the next one with our 10 secrets. And we have Mooner Salt for when the need arises. Heading on down. Gotta repair the ship just because. We could use our last Admiralty favors, but we've got enough excess money now, plus 10,000. 10,000 is our good benchmark. If we're losing more than 10,000, then we are not in good shape to invest or keep afloat for long. So, thankfully, we had some other good interactions lately. We can avoid Hunter's Keep this time. We're gonna get fuel. London, then Iron Republic. Let's see what happens. Dangerously close back. All these his crew. We didn't need crew of the Khanate after all, but I wasn't too sure if I was gonna do that or not, but it's not that big of a loss. Not really. I'm just being very nitpicky. There was a streamer trying to speedrun the wealth quest. You can just sell your ship at start and get 250. So just do it over 100 times, you get 30k. I think he did it in 30 minutes. What the fuck? He sells his ship and then buys it back? Sell the ship at the start and get 250, so just do it over 100 times. How? He buys it back or? Sell everything and kill current captain. Oh, you mean carry it over to the next. That sounds annoying. It's one way to get your lineage to over 100, whatever good that does, but it's for achievements too, I guess. Wow, that's crazy. Sell everything, yeah. Didn't think about that, but not really how we like to play in the first place. Alright, we shall be back near catch box and claim in 1 candle, 5 supplies. We'll do that next, even though we've done it once before already. He needs it twice, so alright, back to London. We already gave our recent news to Vendor Bites, so we are good. That's funny, fellow. Fun time. So the thing I was talking about, I do remember one time I came here. Speedrunners are another cookie. Yeah. Just for the challenge of it, I guess. Good stream, got a bounce piece. Alright, talk to you soon, fella. Just mentioning that we do remember this other interaction here, other port here at the bottom of London, but it's not that. Alright, we'll see you next time, fellow. Alright, now we're back to London. We are ready to carry on there, Faye and friends. And there's no something awaits you. That's not good, probably. The Brass Embassy. This is Hell's Foothold in London. We have never seen this before. That's cool. We do not have red honey. We do not have a port report from Fallen London. What? That's weird. Human souls. Pass on the wistful devilish information. So let's hard say first of all, we might want to get something awaits you just for the freaking terror. Probably. Let's do this, though. The Devilish has provided intelligence from inside the Brimstone Convention. The aristocrat exiles of Hell. Hell will no doubt be interested. Brass Embassy. A warm welcome. An urbane devil ushers you into a copper-paneled interview room. There are hunting prints on the walls, but the hunters are devils, and they query, women and men. Devil listens. Fingers steepled to your story, nodding encouragingly. Kind of makes me want to make a big brass, fire, hellish type underworld room in Terraria. That could be fun. Kind of inspires that, you know, Brass Embassy. That's terribly helpful of you. Terribly helpful. Could I have the message, please? He reads it with interest. Oh, that's very good. Allow me to offer a consideration to you. Here, for your trouble. Bring me more and I'll give you something else. But, do you mind performing some independent verification? You know how expats can get. Sometimes their imagination runs away with them. Anyway, here's a little present for your source. 150 Echo, 1 gift for the Wistful Devilish. I guess we'll have to go back there. It is beautifully enameled. Its eyes glisten like digestive fluid. And quality's now 50. Done and done. So we've never seen that before. We unlocked that just from going to Palmerston. That's cool. Faye almost died by Mount Nomad again. That one I still haven't figured out. It's pretty cool though. Alright, what else we need here? Repair the ship. We should probably get something awaits you, don't you think? We can afford the extra supplies or whatever. Something awaits you at London you kind of need, you know. Oh. drifting along. At least we don't use fuel this way. We use supplies, of course, but so it goes. Just hanging out on the boat, guys. We'll be fine. I've never done this before tonight. It's interesting. Misty said it's on a timer, though, right? Don't you agree, Faye? It's just a timer. Whenever you're ready, game. Always save even if this doesn't work out for some reason. Got it. Okay. Breath of relief. Coming home. Harbor Master. Rose Wharf. Anything else at Rose Wharf? Yes. Alright, let's repair the ship. It's been, almost less than almost at 100 holes, so. Yeah, we might as well do the 75 Echo. That's the best option. 270, good enough. It's a risk, but it's fine. Saves us 25 Echo for 30 less hole. Kind of have to do it more often, but it's pretty good. Let me see, the full one for the Dreadnought, of course. What? It's dark, so sorry. On the keyboard, it's fine. I was just wondering for something awaits you if it's indeed on a timer, and it seems to be, so we're good. Don't need anything else there. We are full crew. Scholar, we've got your Judgment's Egg here. And he has no interactions. Oh, he does. Rager and Cinder. That's Cosmogone, isn't it? It's hard to make it out when one's awake, you know. Lovely colors, reminds me of crab flesh. So let's see if we made a mistake here or not. Judgment's Egg, which we got 2 for out of our 3 cinders, is 500 Echo. And 1 favor, whatever. The Rager and Cinder is 800 Echo. It was better. Motherfucker. Oh well, I'll just keep the one of the rest just for fun, I guess. I don't care that much. It's extra money. Alright, Captivating Treasure. We could do Shrine of Stone. It's actually one of the easier shrines to make. And you can sell it for decent money in the south, so. But that 1000 Echo for the cabinet is pretty good too, so. Let's take a look at our study here. Do we need a rest? We could probably use a rest. Not really. Alright, let's see. Study. We can make the one more now. Shrine to Stone. Sell that at... Yeah, the one that was really good at Vanderbite was... Song of the Z. You need all the things and a Dread Sunrise and the regular stories. That's not so bad. It's not as bad as I thought. And the port reports. But yeah, all I really need for the Song of the Z, if I wanted it, Retire Happily If You Have That Ambition, is a pretty nifty item in its own right. It requires the cabinet of shrine, which can all be crafted here in your study. So yeah, the only thing that's really elusive for that is the Dread Sunrise. Looks like we could get it. But if Misty's have a tough time getting it all this time, Beta Dungeons, how is your adventure going? Just having some fun, Sunless Sea? Welcome in, thank you for the follow earlier. Good to see you on Siege of Dragons 3. Sorry I didn't stick around too long. I looked for a little bit, but I don't want to spoil more. You're ahead of it from me, so I didn't want to spoil too much. We had some bad issues with it last night, and crashing the other night. It's usually a very simple engine, very easy one to stream, but we had some issues with an ice storm, gas cloud, and for some reason the stream was on red right when I started last night, so that might have been from Streamlabs itself. I'm not too sure, but welcome in, Beta Dungeons. We are enjoying some Sunless Sea tonight, another of our main staples so far before I get the main computer upgrade tomorrow or Saturday. About to order our 15 years anticipated upgrade. But in the meantime, all this time so far, our first month of affiliate, we've been enjoying Baldur's Gate. Played that whole main playthrough. We played over 15 years as well, since the early 2000s. Well, 20 years. And Siege of Dragonspear just got to pretty recently, the main story. And Sunless Sea, been our other big staple we do mostly every other night, but we've done some other missed games as well. Glad you could join us, Beta Dungeons. Settle in. Welcome to the Dragon's Roost. Appreciate you being here. Alright, let's see. Trophy case we can do right now, since we have those 7 strange catches. That's kind of what I was planning for. But the Almanac is indeed outlandish artifacts, so we know that's a guaranteed 1,000. I think it was 1,000 also for Shrine of Stone in the south, but it might have been 500. So for now, let's do the Whispering Trophy case, which is for Veils, and you do need strange catches that we brought specifically for that. So Advice from the Deep. It's only dreams, of course. Cities of pearl, towers of ivory. The spined and lanky creatures that hisses advice in your ear. Whoa. The chilly caress of currents. But each morning... That's fine, the chilly caress of currents. But each morning, when you rise from sleep, the Z is a little more familiar. The Whispering Trophy case. That's interesting. What do you know? Alright, that'll do it for shrines for now. We're out of secrets, so unless we want to spend little ones, which are not beneficial for officers, at least from Misty's advice, you always want to go for shrines, so. Computer upgrades are great. Yeah, I've been waiting for it for quite a while, Beta, so we cannot wait to get that started. And, yeah, you seem to be in more D&D and stuff. You played a lot of actual D&D. We haven't played that ourselves yet, but... Or I haven't played it yet, but... Baldur's Gate's certainly a great time. Enjoy that since the original 5 CDs back in the day. And the Enhanced Edition, we just got that new patch on this week, so on Monday or whatever, so isn't that awesome? They actually did a patch for the main game while they're still working on Baldur's Gate 3 in early access. I heard that only has a few hours of story to it so far. But we're going to get to that eventually as well. So I don't know if we'll do Baldur's Gate 2, but we're definitely going to finish up Siege of Dragonspear. And we're going to look forward to Baldur's Gate 3 when we can either afford that, or if we have a generous friend, or if we go to Baldur's Gate 2. So they're both Enhanced Editions, so it's kind of sad it doesn't have a 2016 expansion like Baldur's Gate 1 with Siege of Dragonspear. They improved so much with Siege of Dragonspear. I can't believe they never had those potion cases and those scroll collectors, and at least they had gem bag, but and that ammo belt, that would have made it so much easier. My freaking inventory struggles the whole playthrough. Seeing them send out a patch was awesome. Yeah, I could already tell some improvements just from that when we played yesterday, so that was good. And the green dragon was very nice. I was mentioning in your stream earlier. Alright, we got that for the Devilis. We've got our shrines for now. Got 13,000 echo. I think we're good then. We just have this extra Veils trophy case now, which is also the same portrait as Tale of Terrors. So if we need a Veils challenge, we know what to do. For now, we'll hold on to that. Where can you sell the trophy case then, Faye? You've been helping me without all the others, so where do you think, Faye? Haven't played 2 yet, and I feel I am closing in on the end of Siege of Dragonspear. Yeah, I saw you were talking about the Crusaders or such. No more spoilers, please, but I was hoping to combine my villainous Blackguard, Majesty, Imaloth, Chaotic Evil with Kalar, if that was possible, but that's our first character, at least. Mentioned you caught the dragon. Well, I didn't exactly catch him, but... You thought I recruited him? I wish I could do that. No, I think I misled you. Sorry, Beta. We just snuck by him like you did. We didn't kill him, we didn't fight him, but there's no way to side with him or serve him as much as I wish we could do that. We are a dragon-themed stream, Targaryen specifically, but no, I didn't know any way to actually bring him to our side or talk to him or anything. He just got woken up when we were raiding his horde there. I don't know if that was a good idea either, but yeah, there's no way to actually peacefully deal with him that I saw. You just either kill him, bypass him, or that. I'm trying to sell now, Faye, the Whispering Trophy case, which is the one we just made with the strange catches, so Probably not going to sell it right away unless it's close by, but it'd be nice to see that. But while you're in the habit of looking up the wiki while you're playing as well, Faye, I do appreciate it because it does affect our bandwidth and stream quality and all that. So, no, must let sleeping dragons lie. Yeah, yeah, that's the nice raid. Is that a cat or a scorpion cat? What is that? That looks cool. Yep, Whispering Trophy Case. Alright, well, we're looking good for now. Let's head on down south and get ready for our next run of mirror catch boxes. Head back for that. Meter salt. Is there nobody else that wants meter salt? Didn't he want meter salt? No. She has nothing else special. She needs enigmas and whatever the heck Salt Song is. Cannoneer. Oh yeah, we needed fuel for him. We could do that right now, but we'll wait till we get to Iron Republic. Because that's why I bought the torpedo components from now, I remember. She just needs her specific subjects. And who else here? She wants to go to the Abbey with romantic literature. He was helpful for Godfall, so that was nice. He needs Hunter's Keep. He needs linen, honey, and live specimen. So we'll look into that later. I guess we could just dine with him for now. Ask how a magician came to be an engineer. After a meal of salt pork and a glass of good Greyfields, a drained glass, he gestures carefully with his hook. It makes tricks difficult, but we know about mechanisms, we magicians. My specialty was mirrors, but there are principles in common. It was a good start, and I found that I needed to go to sea. Why? Because, Captain, someone owes me a hand. Once a friend, now an enemy. I am looking for a weapon to use against them. If once we find it, I may have a favor to ask you. Find a serpent image to continue the genial magician's story. They can often be found in Irem and rarely in Venderbite and other places. A serpent image. I do not believe we've seen that too often, unless it's connected to the tattoos and other insignias. But it looks like no one from Mutersalt for now, so that's kind of a waste. Oh wait, let me check him. He still needed something awaits you. So wait till we have that. If we can remember that, it's just such an odd combo. And the Haunted Doctor, we can chat with again, ask about his medical career. Guess we should do this. Did we try that before? I don't remember. I think we did that before. Let's try, science. The nature of nature. Alright, Faye says, "It is my little dragon." Oh, little tiny to see. Yeah, just like the angle of it, because it's a little smushed, but still looking good, beta. Whispering Trophy cases are required to write songs. Creating Whispering Trophy case. Those Whispering Trophies can be sold at Uncle Enkel's Lean Place in the Shellinate. Thank you, Faye. Yep, we remember that now. Shellinate for 150 Echo. Not worth it. Just like the anatomical cabinet. 150 Echo and 100 Echo. What's the point? Also, fun factoid about me. My niece will call me an uncle, not an aunt nor an uncle. That's cute. Improv tonight, we were someone's uncle, and she called us Uncle Tom, which was very weird, but which was very, Tony. Anyway, story. That's hilarious. I like that place now. The uncle's ankle. Wow. Very nice, Faye. Thank you. Thank you, Beta, as well. The nature of nature. Sunlight is in certain senses quite literally, law. Without sunlight, the earth would spin off into space, and the absence of sunlight down here means the absence of a dozen laws. Death operates unreliably, though more reliably on the sea, as you know. Geography is uncertain and shifting, and dreams. He had grown animated. Now he seems distracted. He apologizes and composes himself. It was a particular interest of mine. Luminosity, the anatomy of the eye, the many liberations of night. Excuse me, this gruel is a little too rich for my tastes. Intriguing snippet. Invite him to drink with you. We need wine. Well, we'll do that later. Alright, looking good for now. We can carry on. Unless we should sell the spider silk, probably. So, back to the hard stay for the night. Truffle fill. That'll work. We can start skimming over other ones, because we are basically going in circles, but for good reasons, so. Eyeballs. Yes, eyes open, Faye. Thank you. Alright, moving right along. Something azure. We need 6 more. Ivory, we need 7. Sell the sapphires for now. It's only 9 less than shellinate. Meter salt. We can get more of it if we need it. Otherwise, it is taking up room, so. Goodbye. Z stories, other ones. Spider silk. Too many of other ones. Alright, now I've cleared out all unnecessary things except the monster hunters, so. And the flare, but. Yeah, looking good. Alright, guys, we are good to continue. Let's keep that hard save for now and head on down south to the Iron Republic with 5 barrels of fuel. See how that works out. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Probably should have bought supplies or something, but not a big deal. Alright, moving right along. Thank you for being here. Setting off on adventure time. Alrighty. Okay. Oh, crap. Come hither, crab. Some weird angle there. Stop for the moves in the game or the other one, but it will take more fuel, so let's bypass for now. Don't you think it'll take more fuel? I don't know. Surface gossip, we forgot we need the officer. Something awaits you already. Of course. Chili fluor. Come hither, Chili fluor. Now run like hell. Scraping the barrel for fuel. Put us in that unnecessary danger, but it's not a big deal. Iron Republic is just over yonder. Might have to build up that extra momentum. Let's see. We got something awaits you, so can talk to him for now. What did you see in Frostfound? Frostfound. He's awake, Captain, and he's asking for you. The navigator has slept fitfully since he collapsed on the frostbound ice. New purpose. His sigil has grown. It reaches down to his cheek now. The skin it marks is pitted and gray. Captain, the ice told me. The sigil's reflection was its opposite, or inverse. It doesn't matter. We must go north, north, and north, and north, to the avid horizon, to Void's approach. He struggles to rise. Where are my charts, my compass, my sounding line? Take your sigil-ridden navigator to... We should have skipped that. Take your sigil-ridden navigator to Avid Horizon to recover his memory erase. Each day his pain is a little worse. So, Avid Horizon. We don't have to go actually off the map. We go right to the tippy top. Great. Cudgel's Bluff. We made it. Barely. That was a close one. Did I speak too soon? Yes, I did. Look at that! Oh my god! Couldn't be much closer if we tried. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Thankfully, we'll be fine. Oh god, engine fire. 126 hole. Fuck. That was not worth it to push it that much. Apparently, we can't wiggle. Apparently, it's not worth it. It's not possible to wiggle. Can you imagine if you had that in Ruthless mode? And you ran out of fuel this freaking close to a port? Oh my goodness. Yeah, no inertia. Nothing. Literally nothing. It can't even throw it. That is crazy. Alright, pretty good. Oh man. Alright. The Cavalry Doctrine again. Let's do another save here, just randomly. Okay. Cavalry Doctrine. We do not need shore leave. Wasn't that not worth it last time? Alright, fuel, supplies we need to hold on to, so I would be so mad. I mean, if you're out of supplies, then you'd be really screwed, but yeah. For the most part, you should have the foresight to avoid that, but... Alright, stock up on fuel. Doesn't get any cheaper than this, so... That'll work. Alright, we did our save. We're carrying on. We need to get those mirror catch it boxes ASAP. There's not too many other places that sell supplies. We could get a bunch of Blimigans. You do get supplies for trading Blimigans too, so... I guess we could do that. Now that we do have the honey on, it goes away. I hate how it does that. We have the freaking shop and then it just disappears. I don't know. We'll take our chances for now. We do have that hard save here. We have the save from London, of course. Yes, Faye, it's hilarious. Alright, well. On to Fathom King. We do not have wine, so not on to Fathom King. On to... college for now. Do some other stuff, and we need to get supplies. So we won't eat, drink, and be merry. Might as well use our lights here. We're going to the surface soon enough, but we're out of the freaking fog, just like it is outside. Very foggy. Terror for 20 fragments. Not too worth it, but... Oh boy. Nasty fog around stop going red, please? Oh, man. It's hard to time something awaits you sometimes. It's pretty interesting. Misty was saying he likes the slower engines because he doesn't have to wait in port. She doesn't have to wait in port when they go slower. We have less than half coal, so very unfortunate engine fire there at our last thing. That's why you don't want to risk other things like that. I'll get a passenger since we're heading up to. Okay, here's more anyway. Gather supplies. Nothing into the Wisways. Unpick the mysteries of the Z. 7 Z stories. Was this worth it? Let's save. I really don't remember if that's even worth it. We have the hard save in London, so if things do go awry this voyage, we can always figure it out. But Trouble 2 for now. You get 1 secret for 7 Z stories and 77 fragments. Would you consider that worth it, Faye? I think it's pretty good. It's easier than getting full fragments. But 7 Z stories is a few. Alright, so for now I think, yep. Capacious vessel. Alright then. Moving on. Heck yeah. You like it, Faye? Cool. Yeah, it's a good secret. It's good enough. Alright, straight to Gator's Morn. And Khan's Shadow. Up there. Port Cecil, no need. And Gator's Morn, we'll see. Favelot, welcome back. Sailing going pretty good, man. Trying out some other things. About to make our second trip for the mirror catch boxes here pretty soon. We're getting ready for that. Clearing out all our unnecessary things. Gotta dump the Monster Hunter, since we're not getting the weapon, like you said, so. But we did some other shrines, we did some other circulatory navigation. Faye helping us quite a bit. Thank you for being here, Faye. Welcome, yep, Champion Favelot. Thank you. Dragon Champion Favelot. Gifted from Dragon Champion Twins. Passing on the benevolence of the Dragon Knight here in the Untersea tonight. And we have green performance, fluctuating between green and yellow, so less red. I've been very happy about that. We closed Discord again, so that does seem to be helping. And I think Streamlabs, maybe last night, it was so bad because they had an update. You noticed that when it came back now? There was some little update or something. There's little polished buttons and lights and things. Lampant, Explorer, drop you off, do another save at 2. Now we've saved at Iron Republic and London. Here at Gator's Morn, we sail the sea. How you doing tonight, Fable? Having a nice time with the wife and all? Alright, Errant Limpet or Explore. Probably should Explore. Get that other interaction. Could be bad, but I don't know. At least it's not quite as risky. Very expensive things. No need for that. Let's explore. Surprising quantity of actual landscape. Oh yeah, intriguing smell. This is always fun. Do you have anything more robust? The vendor winks and produces a usefully anonymous skewer of meat. I guess the perks of being a cannibal. Now satisfied, now rich and red. That particular hunger. Satisfied. 1 iron. Hey, that's a good way to get iron. If you just happen to get this random interaction you get in certain ports. A lot. Streamlabs as administrator and increases the priority so it helps it a bit. I did not think about that, Fablelot. We could do that in the meantime before we order our great and amazing computer here tomorrow and Saturday. Clear out the new computer and stuff. Can I do that right now while we're running? You might have to walk me through it a bit. I'm not too good with task manager. But if you think it's easy enough, we could try. We could try right now. That would help, wouldn't it? All this other bullshit in the background of my computer, I don't know. Alright, nothing else here. And we never got this freaking pirate's pleasure. Sending stolen ships to Corsair's Forest. Where do you steal ships in the first place, man? Must be something when you killed enough innocent people or something. Alright, mirror catch a box for 300. Never worth it, I think. Let's carry on for now. So I think we should run it as administration right now. Because we could try. We just saved, so. Let me take a look in a task manager here. See how it looks. Alright. Let me see. Streamlabs, you can see all my memory and CPU, all this stuff going crazy, and Bing, little search bar. So, Streamlabs OBS. How would you set it to administrator? How would we do that from there? Now we're at red. Damn it. That made us go into red. Thanks for the sabotage, Fable. I'm just kidding. It's fine. Alright, Cecil, probably not much of anything. Got some Cecil. Nothing else unless we do the literature now. Should we do the literature now? Probably. What else did we have here? Empire of Hands, Palmerston. We didn't do the direction they want to go for the Zeppelin. We just kind of forgot about that. We should have done that before we left. Oh well. Right-click Streamlabs shortcut and click Run as Administrator when launching it. Okay, we'll try it next time then. Sounds good. Do you have to do that every time, or is there a way for it to remember to run as Administrator? Because if we have to do it every time, then I'd have to, you know, consciously remember to right-click it every time. That'll be a thing of the past pretty soon, though, so it's okay. Amore up, whore is below. Missed him. And missed him. Okay. Cecil, explore the coral knoll around. Scintillate. I don't need scintillate. Someone has carved. Oh, the lights. The lights. Alright. Running low on supplies. That's not good. That's not good at all. Mirror catch, but if we starve to death, there's not going to be much of anything. I have to do it every time, but I used it before upgrading my PCs, so I just do it instinctually now. Ah, so you recommend it even after I upgrade, huh? That's weird. Run it as administrator. Seems like it would do that automatically, but you are correcting terror like it's going out of style. Yeah, we're going to the surface soon. It's big deal. I am gonna run out of supplies, so let's get to Khan's Heart or something. We did unlock the shop tab in Khan's Heart, so should be some better options here. Let's see. Sailing around. Buoy. Right in here. Can leave your lights on. Yep, surface will be fun for the second wave of mirror catch boxes. We can also buy those right now, but why not let it go Empire of Hands besides the Zeppelin? A lot of stuff. Wander Khan's Heart. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Alright, mirror catch boxes and literature. They needed 5 literature. Alright, I guess we're ready to invest. No real reason to bide my time anymore, so. Unless we were gonna do the one fucking candle for the engineer. That doesn't make sense right now. We'll do that later. I need to do some mirror catch boxes while I have the space to do it. Monster Hunter, I'll be dropping you now. Have a good swim. Alright. And then flare, I should have just used at some point, but... Alright, it's time to invest. Realized too late that destroying the Khan-Age ships increases suspicions, so I spent a day reducing it to get the shop. Oh. Well, I destroyed a couple of them, and it wasn't worth it at all, so the stuff they had on them is worse than pirates and all that far. So. We didn't do that very much. We did a little bit. Alright, let's get those mirror catch boxes. Do another save here. Alright, we don't have that much room, to be honest. We have so much fuel. That's the problem. And this other stuff. I'm gonna keep that for Vale's challenges. I could do the candle, but I'm tired of it. Maybe we can do more than one earlobe, I don't know. But anyway, we had several runs of mirror catch boxes, several runs of Mediterranean, several runs of coffee back then. So I really doubt it's gonna be just the one and done. We can do it several times, so. Destroyed everything all the time. That's what we're doing our next Captain Fable on. Gonna get those really big guns and, I don't know, maybe get the Iron Republic weapon and try to stock it up. At least get the basic stuff we have now and the forward weapon. Yes, Faye. Alright, let's get these things. Ah. Not that much excess money after all, so that works out pretty nicely. Alright then. We're heading straight to Cumian Canal. We'll see if it's worth it to sell the Isle of Cats, but we have to fill them up first. And I can just keep the one or buy another one later for the engineer asshole. I am not gonna bother with Clayman when I've gotta fill up my entire fucking hold of mirror catch boxes. So, canal it is. Except blue profits. Yeah, I don't blame you for that. Full engine power away from those asshole demons. Yes, absolutely. Me too. They're not worth it. The other bats are worth it. And Faye is confused. Why are you so confused, Faye? Have I not encountered one? Oh, they're the ones in the south by the, you know, Poor Carnelian and Adam's Way. Fuck though. Yeah. They're not worth it to kill, and yeah, they are pretty goddamn annoying and swim all over. Pretty gosh dang annoying, and they swim all over the place. They're flying all over the place. It's insane. Alright, let's go to Canal. We have the supplies, we have the fuel, we have the terror, more or less. I'm gonna risk the terror. We might lose crew though. See if I can get some more buoys along the way here. Straight to the canal, friends. We are going. Not much hull to work with either, but such it goes when you get an engine fire that destroys half your hull. When you have no fuel that we did. Trying to push it in that very last few inches. Fable, you missed the very last few inches we were away from there, but I set off with like 5 fuel from London, so it was kind of to be expected. Alright, but yeah, I'm always collecting terror, man. That's why the surface is so good. You've been missing out on surface shore leave. Damn Haboob Adzi. Whatever that means. That was entertaining, Faye. Probably another typo if I know you, but... Alright, we don't need to do any other... Something awaits you. Gator's Morn, I don't know. Probably not worth it. It's a dangerous place. But it is on the way, so... Exciting time, guys. Our second fucking canal. Oh, God. Screw those wax winds. Yeah, I hate the wax winds. They're worse than the snow. Worse than the fog. Alright, one more time, Gator's Morn. What have you got for me? We saved at 3 before we bought the stuff. Let's explore one more time, see if we find some pirates or something. Oh, patriotic dispute. You come across a crew of Shellonate hunters exchanging heated insults with a Khanate privateer. It looks likely to end in blood. Side with the Cognians. They may be foreign, but at least they're halfway sophisticated. Side with the Shellonians. They may be uncouth, but at least they're brave. We've dealt with the Shellonate a little more than the Cognian Khanate. Raise your own flag. Holy shit. There's nothing to be gained here. That's probably the smartest move. Just walk away. The Shellonians are savage ghouls who live in a dead turtle. The Cognians are decadent cowards who can't hold a kingdom together. London is the sole bright light of civilization in the Neath. Perhaps you should point these things out. Let's see. It's worth a shot. I don't know. Alright, did we save at 3? So let's save at 4. Give it a shot here. We could always reload and do it again, so. The benefits of merciful mode. Dust storms, not a typo, Ace. So you actually said Haboob. That's a new name. Haboobs are another word for monsoons. Ah. Dust storms. Okay. We get them quite a bit during monsoon season. Wow. Not in California, that's for sure. Alright, here we go, guys. Raise your own flag. 34% chance iron. We should have put our fucking iron booster on. We already have it on. Never mind. Almanac. Not the almanac. The anatomical almanac is already on. So this is the most iron we're gonna get. 57 at the moment. Unless we can talk to... No, we cannot do anything else. I meant to talk to him, though, when we had the fuel. We have the fuel. Why the fuck did... I could have bought more mirror catch boxes, but... Probably not worth it right now. We'll just wait for that for later. Alright, raise your own flag. 34% chance. Here we go. Fail. Goes badly. The foreigners are enraged. There's a scuffle, and somewhere in the scuffle a stabbing. You fall back hastily to the ship, leaving them to brawl with each other. 1 crew got stabbed. 5 terror, which does not help in this situation whatsoever. So, load on back to 4, was it? I think. Should be. Yeah. There we go. Alright, another couple tries for that. If we get the same one, it could be random. No. Alright, raise your own flag. 34% chance. Here we go. Proud. Imperial victory. Very nice. Colorado. Arizona. Texas. Further to the north, so no water. neighbor in Arizona. Hello, Cactus Buddy. So is Ridley, another one that stopped by for one chat earlier. Colorado. That's where I would like to be, but still neighbors. If you come to Denver, let me know. Yeah, I've been to Denver. I saw my first baseball game, the Rockies. Faye, that was fun. They won, too. I didn't get to watch much of it because my stupid mom's friends at the time were just taking me around the whole stadium, and I just wanted to sit and watch the game. They were taking me to all the shops and bullshit. Yeah, let's get a good LAN party. You, me, Faye, and Misty. Anyone else who wants to do it. We could play Sunless Sea co-op. That would be great. Alright, a proud Imperial victory. Neither set of foreigners is impressed by your characterization of them. The Shelonian huntress in charge hurls her harpoon, and you duck just in time. That was close. A complicated three-way battle commences. The Shelonians flee when their leader falls, and the Cognians withdraw in good order. You find enough loot on the corpses to consider the occasion a victory. The Shelonians' leader's eyes are strange, the color of the deepest Z, more beast than human. Take one of those, the bosun suggests. You look dubious. He shrugs. You'll be glad of it. Call it scientific if you'd like. You mean her eye? Two Hunter's eye, which we got from the northern reach there. Eat the flesh of deep lurkers and your eyes will change. What the fuck? So why would we need two of those? Interesting. New interactions all the time. Singing she shanties all at the same time. Yeah, I did. I was actually in the Wellerman 6,500 video people, the longest John's video. You could find me in there if you look hard enough. I haven't found myself yet, but I was in there in the YouTube. They did community project for the Wellerman. Soon may the Wellerman come ring a show. Be down and play Stardew Valley with Missy. We'll play some Terraria instead, or Harvest Moon. I don't really care for Stardew. Sorry, Faye. I tried it briefly, but Graveyard Keeper sounds fun. You guys were talking about that Overcooked game last time. What the heck fun can a cooking game be? I'm sorry, just my preference, but I did play Diner Dash a bit back in the day, but that didn't keep my interest more than a few hours one day. But yeah, good on you. I mean, I'm not trying to shame you or anything or discredit it, but just not my style, I guess. Alright, good stuff. Probably just didn't give it much of a try. My friend who got it for me when I sold my fishing pole. Alright, moving on. We got what we got, and we got 2 Hunter's Eyes, so that was interesting. And we got it on the second try, so that was pretty good. And it wouldn't have been too bad if we failed to. A lot of the interactions are worth taking the risk you either really mess up or it's just a slight disadvantage. Learn Drunken Sailor and Rocky Road to Dublin on guitar. Yeah, I've seen Rocky Road to Dublin and St. Patrick's Day Choir before. It's a good one. And Drunken Sailor I've heard in an Irish pub before, so that's fun as well. Up she rises. Overcooked is awesome. Wow, what do you know? Not a cooking game person, says Faye. But Faye a lot likes it. Me either, but playing co-op is fun. You yell at each other and throw food at them. That's great. Oh, man. You do that with your wife, Fable, that I can imagine. It gives you a break from actual cooking in the house. That's funny. Alright, so we're going to save now for... Moving straight on to Canal. That was our one stop on the way. So here we go. We got 10 supplies. They're going to last us. And we really don't have anything else except Canal and Abbey Rock, of course. Getting rid of our gunnery officer who we never used. And we're going to use the other one after surface because honey and lights and all that. Yelling at people is not a fun time for me. You actually have to do that in the game? It's not just something for fun? It's actually part of the game? Wow. I guess that's why it's called Overcooked, not Undercooked. But you would yell for either of those. Alright, Abbey Rock. And we learned early, Fable, the whirlpools, little maelstroms, actually do damage you. So it's really subtle, though. There's no sound effects or anything. So, I would confirm that. No. Says Faye. Alright, I just kind of got that impression. I'm sorry. Moving on. Wolf's Rift. Terror is over 90. Please go down, Terror. I'm not trying to lose crew before the Mediterranean missions we sail in fucking Venetian wars and Parisian motherfuckers in the canal. Alright, Abbey Rock. Auroral Megalops, that'll help with Terror. Come here, crab. Come here. Ah! Alright, butcher it or dissect it. We are about to eat, but I do need more secrets, so. I don't need the supply. We're going to the surface, gonna get the cheapest supplies in the world, so. Unless there's something cheaper in Submariner, I don't know about. It's definitely the best deal for supplies in the surface. Tomatoes. Alright, here you go, Miss Appropriate Text. See how this plays out. One more save. We do not need to reduce terror. We're about to go to the service, so here you go. Have fun, Presbyterian Adventures. Is that her name? It's like the other adventurers. Okay, here we go. Perfect. There must be music, too, and fire, and a promise. We can take care of those. We begin at 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Sevens are important. In the Abbey courtyard, the sisters are heaping up driftwood for a fire. The adventuress clasps a hand on your shoulder. That gives me, what, 12 hours? Come on, let's go back to the ship. I don't want to spend my last 12 hours in this hole. She is flushed, eyes bright, mouth tight. Tomorrow she'll fight the sisters' adversary at Abbey Rock. Some kind of crazy beastie. Here we go, guys. The final showdown for the adventurous munitions officer, gunnery officer. Yeah. The last night. All's well, Captain. Did you need something? Record her memories of her travels. She crossed the undersea a dozen times, and many of her crewmates are dead. This is the last chance to preserve those stories. Record her memoirs about her homeland. The Presbyterian extends deep into the Elder Continent. Outriders are not often permitted within its borders. What will she share? The last night, spar with her. She's as deadly as anyone on the ship, and tonight she won't hold back. That seems dangerous. Right before we're about to suggest you share a bed. Perhaps it'll bring her luck. Perhaps it'll bring you both luck. Can't do that with the campaigner for some reason. And our fiance wouldn't mind, huh? We were cheated on a freaking sweetheart before we had the fiance we had in the first place. She is our fiance, so I'm not going to cheat on her with the gunnery officer. Even if I was remotely attracted to her, which she's kind of gray, you know, it's not exactly a good look. Alright, spar with her or record her memoirs. What would Truffle Phil here do? What would he do? Well, Homeland seems more interesting than Sea. Let's save in any case. Did we do the save? We did the one save, so we're fine. Okay, I guess Homeland is fine. The next captain will spar with her. Travels we could do if we ever do Song of the Sea, but let's see about this one. The Elder Continent, which we have been to. The Kingdom of Life. Remember her days at home before she goes to die. That's not too bad. It's a nice place, maybe. The Kingdom of Life. Each presbyter is different, but each takes the identity of the last. Presbyters never truly die, even after 1,000 years. That's right, her father lived 1,020 years, she only lived 100 years. But the assassins will keep coming for her until she dies, so. At least their deaths, they give up their names to join the college, who live nameless. The rebels who serve the Thief of Faces, they live faceless. I'm no friend to the college, you know. You know that. But they have served our realm well. They are just... It's true. We eat the flesh of beasts we hunt, as do you, but we kill nothing that flies. The story is that they carry the airs of the garden that permit us to live forever. But I think it's sentiment. I think the mountain dreams of flight. She speaks casually, but now and then a tear crosses the sharp planes of her face to fall unnoticed into the dark. She's ready to fight the sisters' adversary at Abbey Rock. 7 Memories of Distant Shores. Probably Z Stories was the other one. And if we sparred with her, we'd probably get iron or something. That's fine, though. Don't watch. Watch. The sisters... Okay. Here we go. So we can watch or not watch. What do you guys think? Here we go. A black spit of an island. The fire is lit. The smoke of printed love stories rises into the dark. The sisters chant in a language older than London. They play a wistful, halting music on harps and lyres. The adventuress has had her uniform ironed. Even her buttons are polished. Her knife is ready in her left hand, and her pistol in her right. Far above, in the deep of the night of the neath, something briefly occludes the light of the false stars. Go back to the ship, she says abruptly. I don't want you to see me die, please. Watch. Insist. Someone should bear witness. Or perhaps someone is just curious, or doesn't quite trust her, even now. This one I think could be better for the next captain, to be honest. This one, I guess we should go by her wishes. We've done what she wanted so far, so we might as well heed her final request, don't you think? Someone said that those give different things. Well, I would expect Fable. Alright, she's her final request, so if we just ignored that and just stood by, that would probably disrupt her fighting style, don't you think so? Let's be the honorable, polite, nice, truffle-filled wine connoisseur that we are, and abide by her final wishes. So, here we go. Don't watch. An ending. From the deck, you see the light of the fire turn ice blue, roar to greater brightness, and fail as night falls from the roof. A shot, another, shrieks, like the tearing of sheet metal, like the fission of thought, a terrible silence. One final, furious shriek. The glass in the bridge windows cracks like ice. Abbey Rock is silent. The prioress arrives a half hour later. Her eyes are shining. She scarred it, she says delightedly. Oh, how she scarred it! We'll lay her to rest in our own crypt. We'll write her name on our wall. The next novice who joins us will be named for her. She scarred it. Thank you. And she wanted you to have this. Guess we'll see what it is on the next captain. We have no idea what it is now. It's some kind of crazy monster from the top of the cavern. It's her pistol, silver chased, drenched in black and stinging blood. As you watch, the blood wisps in choking vapor from the metal, leaving it stained dark as the sea. She died in combat against the sister's adversary. You no longer have her. Outlandish artifact, one terror. And that's the end of that. Not exactly an amazing climax, but it's what she wanted. I mean, I guess it's okay. I don't know. We could try the other one, just to see. Interesting. Yeah, it feels a little lackluster, so should we reload, try the other one? I guess we won't wait for the next captain after all, because that's a long way off, most likely. I don't have that much patience. Let's give it a go. So that's what happens if we don't watch. Let's see what happens if we do watch. And we can also try another of these options here. So we got 7 distant shores. If we did not do that one. Let's see. If we do sparring, we get hard lessons. I learned this in the Corsair's Forest. That's how I got this scar. I learned this from an Irimi riddle fisher who'd turned cannibal. That's when I started collecting riddles. This, nearly, I picked up from the pirate poet herself. No, we don't have time to talk about that. And this, you didn't see it coming, did you? Is all my own. By the end, you're both bruised and aching. I can't tell, she remarks, what this might have done to my chances. Perhaps I should have just got a good night's sleep. 1 iron. Yep, just the 1 iron and 1 secret. And let's watch this time. See what happens. Nothing that flies. Oh boy. I only did the one where you watch. Well, now you'll see it again, Fablot. Yep. The light of the fire turns ice blue, roars to greater brightness. The adventuress turns her back on you. She readies her knife and her pistol. I once swore, she remarks, to kill nothing that flies. I hope I break that oath. They will be her last words. A piece of star-specked night falls shrieking from the roof. The bonfire is quenched in an instant, but a gout of flame from the pistol punctures the dark. Once again, the night is screaming now. Deep, rending cries that are almost words. The scent of ice and ozone is overpowering. You reach out a hand blindly. The darkness deepens, but a sister takes hold of your shoulder. Stay away, she hisses. The adventuress cries out. So does the night. This last shriek squeezes your skull and rakes your brain and tears the words from your throat. It cracks the cobblestones of the abbey yard. In the flames of a final shot, you glimpse a crested wave of night rearing above the adventuress. Its wings are the sky, its horns and veins blaze with scars. It strikes, it convulses, it whirls, and it's gone. Your eyes are hazed with frost, but as it rises, you are quite certain it lurches to the side as if one of its wings had suffered a blow. On the cracked cobbles at your feet lie the adventuress, dead eyes staring. Besides her lies her pistol, silver chased, drenched in black blood. As you watch, the blood wisps in choking vapor from the metal, leaving it stained dark as the sea. Eating terror, searing enigma from that. So I guess we're coming back for a searing enigma when we can afford the terror, which is at least 18. It could be more, maybe not. 1 secret, 1 outlandish artifact. So that is a better option. But now we have a fucking mutiny on our hands, so that's not good. Offer a gift. That would work. We can just do that. Alright, so for now, I think I'm going to reload because the 1 iron advantage was not worth it. I do want the other one, so we'll see if it's Z Stories or Memory of Distant Shores. Either way should be decent, but we might as well see all the options at this point. It's a nice little interaction, so yeah. We reload and load again. Alright, this time we can do Travels of the Sea, Sailor's Tales. A ship of lights, beautiful as a palace, until we heard the screams across the water. The heptacheer rose like a moon, fingers flexing huge as rowboats. The rats singing the hymns of their ancestors, until they sank one by one. When the way of the ragged crow opened, and we went up the stairs together to the light. The days before the dawn machine, when the passage was calm and dark. Your pen flies across the page. She talks endlessly, emotionlessly, staring into the dark. She doesn't look at you once. 1 mirrors, 1 secret, 7 stories. That's better stats, I think. I don't know. It's pretty good. And we will watch for a searing enigma. 18 terror. And you nuns here can have my hunting trophies. Yes. There you go. That'll do it. Alright, let's see if we can get away with that. Could do the recent news. We do have something awaits you. Do not have a strange catch. Don't need to get rid of my supplies. At the moment. If we don't do news here, it'd be Adam's Way, but we're not really heading south when we go east for the mirror catch boxes or north to London, so fine, take the freaking news for 2 terror. It's better than nothing. Oh well, watch the Covenant for fragments, and that's it. Let's head on back and continue to the surface. Head on west. I think that's the best possible interaction for now. The only one that we didn't see was... No, we did them all. We did all 3. So Z Stories, Distant Shores, Iron, Mirrors, or Searing Enigma, which is hard to come by, so we knew we could do those other trades. We had a guy earlier, Fave-A-Lot. He had 5,000 hours this game. Name was Fellow. He has 5,000 hours in Sunless Sea, and he says that Submariner makes it 125% better. So we'll look forward to that when we can get that. But yeah, good stuff. All right, moving on to Canal. We are ready for mirror catch boxes, guys. Let's do it. We are officially ready for the mirror catch boxes. Don't run into the buoy. All right, we are set. Jeez, I know, right? I thought I had pretty impressive 100 hours almost. Another few hours. I mean, I do have 1,200 hours Dead by Daylight and 600 something Overwatch, but yeah, it's pretty insane. The lengths people go to, games they really enjoy. But more power to them, I guess. Alright, we are ready for save 5. I think. Go back in London. So, travel the surface. Nothing else. We've got our mirror catch boxes. Let's do this thing! And we have some extra money, so that doesn't hurt. Coils of the Earth. You guys are missing out. Those of you too scared to see the sun. This is our second wave. Our lovely fiance has removed our earlobe with her amazing surgical skill, so we can do this again. Let's fill them up. We go to I Love Cats and decide, is it worth it to sell the mirror catch boxes, or should we take them to the bruiser as always? Probably. We'll try both. We'll try the Isle of Cats. We've never taken one there before. We never even discovered it before, so that'll be helpful. Give it a shot. We'll give it a go. It's like 20% chance success, but me having over 50 of them, well, 40 of them, me having almost 50 of them, really give us some options there. And the guy does need one empty one, so Blind Bruiser giving them back empty makes it for a really great time. And now we can even get more for the next run, so. Alright, last one here. We are good. Alright, to Naples. Here we go. Don't need to worry about turning below. We lost the one crew already. Vienna. I don't know if there's anything else there, but... Oh, fuck! We did give them the recent news. Man. It made it a little more easier transition, but that was not worth it. I completely blanked on that. Such jolly music. Yes, indeed, Fave-A-Lot. It's a best, but better, nicer place than the Untersea, so it's about more modern to regular world, you know. Alright, let's check Vienna just to see. It's only 10 echo. Nothing at the coffee shop. This one we still need name which burns 7. So see about that. No sign of your contract, and work is done. That's what happens when you do the fucking anarchist to 7. Oh well. We do not need time ashore. Get supplies. The main thing was mirror catch boxes in Mediterranean. Oh, Maybe's daughter. Here we go. She returns to the surface again and again. Parnassus, they say. Mongolia, but she always passes through here first. Let's see. Met by moonlight. She was here last week, but he followed the daughter's stunned gaze. A woman in a lilac gown leans on the doorway of a draper's. Her features bear an unmistakable resemblance to your officers. We should talk, she says to the daughter, quite calmly. We found her. The daughter assembles the rags of her composure with remarkable speed. "Excuse us," she says. "We found her. We found her mother. We found Maybe's daughter. Oh, we found Maybe. We found. Call me Maybe." Let's see. The splendor. You mean this? The daughter leaves with the woman in lilac. You see nothing of them for the rest of the night, but in the morning, the daughter returns, her eyes bright with purpose. "Show me your tattoo," she demands. Oh, we did have the tattoo of the sea. It was something we got a long time ago. It's the very beginning of the game. I mean, yeah, you don't have to get a tattoo, but you want it. Sailors get tattoos. I mean, of course, any regular captain. I think our next one will too. The sun, the sun. Yeah, it was the sun. Yeah, it was indeed a tattoo of the sun. The sun, from which the great signs came. My mother wouldn't tell me, but her other daughters knew her secrets. The daughter's grin is not quite sane. My mother forged an alliance with the bazaar. That's how she came to learn the great signs, the tattoos no one wears. We must return to London. That is, please, can we return to London, please? She wants to visit Penstock in London. You've gained 1 heart. That night, what the fuck, Tiger? What the fuck is this? I'm so proud of you. I mean, yeah, we found her. That's a freaking tiger, though. Thank you, Favolot, champion. Speak with the tiger. Okay, that night you walk beside the river of serpents through a green and fervid jungle beneath an orange sun in the company of a tiger. It watches you with wary, humorous eyes. Speak with the tiger. I understand you've become involved in my daughter's intrigues. Well, you look like the sort who can take care of yourself, but let me repay you as best I may. Parable and Panther. I hate that panther. I guess you couldn't do it if you had the panther. There'd be another interaction if you captured the panther that we encountered multiple times. Tiger Tales. This cat walks in the mirror marches at the edge of dream. Consequently, it sees many and curious things through mirrors. It shares them with you as you walk with it beside the writhing river. When you awake, you remember them clearly. Con Shadow, Naples, strategic information we don't need, memory of distant shores, and a secret. Alrighty then. And that's that, ladies and gentlemen. That is that. Alright, time for some Mediterranean runs. We've got 15 crew to risk. I'm not a big fan of getting crew to half because half speed, even with the best engine on the merchant class, is still pretty dang slow, so rather not. Let's get them to 15 though. We can only do the 1 try, so fortunate. 20 terror, oh that's nice. 500 echo. We do want to get our terror to 0 just so it's either for wither when we go into Frostfound. We're doing that pretty soon, so. And 1 crew. See, that's the best it can work out. 500 echo from that. Let's do a few more. Another 1. 2 crew. Let's do some more. Once we get fuel. Gotta buy that expensive fuel. It's only half as much more. And the supplies. Just look at this supplies price, guys. 5 freaking echo. 4 times less the usual. Alright, another 1. Unlucky that time, but still 200 echo. 3 crew. We still got a few more to use. Now we need fuel. It's not so cheap up here, far from hell. Yes. Underworld. Now we have that fun Crimson... No, what was it called? The Brass Embassy or something? The Brass Embassy in London. Oh, we got that for the first time tonight, Favolot, so that's cool. Galova, great time. Well, we do need the supplies anyway, so... Yeah, supplies and fuel. Pretty good. Fuel. Carry cargoes around. little more. 1 crew, fortunate, 500 echo. Very nice. Okay. That is that. And another one. Fortunate. 19 crew. Alright, we can do one more safely. One more safely without getting below halfway crew. So we'll do that. And then we'll stock up on supplies, but I don't know how much room we have in the hold. I guess you really do have to make a note of that beforehand. It's a little bit confusing when it doesn't show you your hold here. Do know we have about 50 mirror catch boxes, so really not much else besides that. So we should be good to get 50 supplies, I would think. I would think so. We'll see though. Alright, one more. 200 echo, 16 crew. There we go. Alright, so let's get 50 supplies and head on down. Do not need to spend time ashore because our terror is gone. So there's no need to use that 30 echo there. That's just if you were not doing Mediterranean, which I can't really see is ever worth it, but we've done it before, so we know that it's nothing unique there. We could do it if you guys want to see it. We gotta have enough money, but just easier ambition, success. So. Alright, more supplies. Guess we'll get 50 supplies and call it good. And the fuel is cheaper here than the canal, so if we want a little bit just to get us to the Iron Republic again, we should probably stock up on just a few of them here. That'll work. Alright, and now we buy 40 supplies. We do have the mirror catch boxes, but I don't think there'll be too much else in the hold, so I guess I'll get it to 45, call that about even. We're never going to get a better opportunity than this for supply, so it's always worth it, especially when we have 120 cargo room to stock up on that. Alright, another 20 will do it. Do-do-do-do-do. Fun time, you guys. We have some green performance tonight. That is going lovely. Favelot and Faye. Favelot and Faye and Faye and Faye and Favelot there and family Faye. Favelot, Faye, Favelot, Favelot, family, family of Favelot. Good nursery rhyme. Ding dong bell, kitty's in the well. Who put him in? Little Johnny Thin. Alright. That's that. A few more here and we will be set. So I'm gonna get 5 more. Call it ready. Alright, so now, boys and girls, the trick in merciful mode, at least when you're at the surface, is not to descend back to the canal using the elevator. It's just loading. So now we load after saving, of course, and that saves you the extra fuel and supplies of taking the elevator down, because it is a separate interaction, and thankfully it's not one that breaks when you do that, but it is just so separate completely that it instantly sends you down with everything intact. So that's the way to do it. Rise and be lost. That didn't take long. We got yearning and burning from the very first time. Damn it, it was only the one. Well, now we know that for the next captain. I did not expect it to be one and done, but hey, it's still a mirror catch boxes. It's still a good time. And I doubt we can do that ever again now. It was just the one extra for the Frostfound interaction. But looks like we missed out on that now. There is nothing else we can do. Oh, yeah, see? We already have the one earlobe. You have one. Unlock with no more than one missing earlobe. She can't do her other earlobe. So that's unfortunate. But, wow. Is it because of the mirror catch boxes, I guess? Every time you fill them up, it does more? Oh, man. So yeah, we're gonna miss out on that one interaction for the Naples place. Such a catchy name, right? We are gonna miss out on that one interaction for the other guy with the Frostfound thing, but the anarchists take over anyway, so we'll save that for the next captain. It's not a big deal. We got our mirror catch boxes. We are good. So now the question is, we go straight to Isle of Cats after we get fuel. Yeah, and so we do have still 19 free cargo space. I could have got more supplies, but it's still enough for our purposes. Alright, now we go Iron Republic, get the fuel, and we'll be set. Yep, pretty interesting. But yeah, you can only do that one extra time if you're doing mirror catch boxes, because I believe every time I did the mirror catch boxes, we got the yearning and burning sensation and effect, right? So, yeah. Uh-oh. That didn't last long. Too tempting cargo, apparently. We did want to take it to Isle of Cats just to see, though. And when we go to Wither, we can get that little shore leave to go to Frostfound. Seems like the easiest way. Or we can do Polytherm if we really want to spend money. Palmerston doesn't have anything for getting rid of Terrace, so we'll be fine. Yeah, I saw you guys on Instagram before Fable. You were playing Twisted Metal. Was that like a band game? Because that was a band, wasn't it? Or thinking of Twisted Sister. How was that game? I saw you playing that on Instagram a while back. Oh, God. Alright, here we are. Van Horn Harbor. Van Horn Harbor. We gotta get that fuel. Let's see. Fill up on fuel. Nice. We got something that waits you just before we got here. Yep, Cavalry Doctrine. Supplies for 25. Good deal if you ask me. There's a little bit of that. Now you can get coffee if we need it. Not really, but there's a couple places that want coffee. Alright, well, have more room for fuel. We sold enough supplies for now, so there we go. Let's do another save after all that. I hope we will have the Blind Bruiser if nothing else. We didn't ever overlap our original hard save, so we should be fine, all things considered. I'm thinking so. Came out originally on PS1, huh? They remastered it. It's an old Death Rally car game. So it's like the Demolition Derby type of thing. Play that in San Andreas once, but we still need wine for Fathom King. Can you get wine at Carnelian? No, I'm just going to Isle of Cats, honestly. Already used our recent news, so I don't know. Stop by Adams Way, go to Isle of Cats. That'll be fine. Adams Way with Palmerston. Port report. Yeah, like that? Alright, cool. Nothing that you could play for hours on end, but fun for a little while, right? Inedible. The ship name is Inedible. That's a good name. Shit. Alright. Luckrights Reef. Here we go. Lorne Fluke out of the mist. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh! Get out of here. Oh my god. You just fucking shot me. Shot me with a terror bullet, basically. Nasty ass Lorne Fluke, man. Very nasty. Carnelian might have wine, but I'm gonna save that for later. Adam's Way for now. Silly Lorne Fluke, messing with my terror that I so cautiously removed. That's okay. And another one, you bastards. Your wounds are mortal. Well, now we're gonna get fucked. Throw away any other boxes while you still can. Oh! I didn't know we had wounds so early. Asshole. Fucking mirror catch boxes. Damn, we might not be able to go to Isle of Cats with so many mirror catch boxes after all. But we're not gonna get one full anyway. I was really curious of the interaction there, but... Fuck. Maybe not, huh? Damn. I didn't know I had that many wounds, man! I mean, I did the one after there. I get 2? Because you die at 3 wounds, not just 2. Does it give you 2 wounds? Stupid mirror catch box bullshit. Alright, we're gonna really hustle over, see if we can get to Isle of Cats straight away. If we can't, it is London for us. We're gonna risk our hull. We're gonna try to get to Isle of Cats before our fucking sunlight boxes. We just can't fucking resist because our fucking thing of the coalescence of the yearning and burning is too high, and our fiance can't do anything else for us. But it's also the only place you get mirror catch boxes, so it is what it is. Alright, straight to Isle of Cats. Let's see if we can do it. It's almost the entire map away, but yeah. Full engine power, zoom! Yep, we're gonna keep it up. Keep it at full speed ahead. Steady as she goes, full speed ahead. At least it's like less chance of the most powerful engine than it was with the basic engine, certainly. Mother of Dragons at ramming speed. Look at us just glide across the map. Much better. Well, we kind of have to now. Yeah. 16 crew. I'm so glad that we didn't go below half crews. Alright, come on. You can make it. Keep the lights on, because I don't care. Maybe the artificial light will help me resist the actual fucking beast. Your wounds are mortal. What? I don't have any freaking wounds, man. Alright, apparently that's not an option. But hey, that's why we had the hard save at London if we really can't even get back to London. Apparently Isle of Cats is not in the cards for this mirror catch box final run ever. Piece of shit. Where are my wounds, man? I know I got 1 on the way down. I don't even see them. What are you doing, Flare? Get out of here, Flare. Oh, God. What did we just do? What did we just do? We're breaking the game now. Apparently we're breaking the game somehow. I don't know what is going on here. Stop it, Flare. What is happening? Oh my God. I know, right? It's just getting stuck. Take out the engine, that's a good idea. So, where the fuck are my wounds, man? I don't see them. Where are these wounds? You speak of being mortal at the soonest sign of danger. They aren't here. That's in journal. I'm sorry. I haven't looked at journal in a while. Wounds 2. I don't know where I picked up the first one, but apparently I should have slept in London, because apparently I already had one. Those will sneak up on you. Alright, now full power to London. We have no other options here, unless... No, there's nothing else. None of my doctors will do a damn thing about it. And... yeah, there's literally no other options here. I screwed myself with double wounds, yeah. I don't know where I got that first one, but apparently someone... And hey, Flair, thanks for joining us. Phosphorescence. Oh, man. I could have really screwed myself here. Fuck. All that work just to reload? Come on. Come on, man. Don't fucking do it, man. No. No. There's just no way we can make it. If it's like on a timer, based on your desire to look in the boxes, there's nothing we can do. That is so royally fucked. Oh my gosh. Why you do this to me, game? I didn't know I had the one wound. It shouldn't be something you have to pay hours of gameplay for. Not hours, but a little while. Like an hour. Be our second hour. We'd have to backtrack. I am not looking forward to that. If we can make it this far, we can probably make it. Even if we get it right fucking now, which I kind of... Stupid bullshit. Okay, what the fuck is this? Alright, this is for Maybe's daughter. Thank you for joining us, Flair. We cannot equip the, hidden cargo to give it to the bruiser, but maybe since we have this, we won't get that. I don't know, I meant to put the hidden cargo to do that, but... Yeah, let's see what happens here. She's down the gangplank as soon as she's docked. I need to talk to Penstock, she says. The Lind agent. The one at the bazaar. She hesitates. She bites her lip. Will you come with me? Go with her. Alright. Salt Land. Penstock's land agency. To an uncertain fate, you might never see her again. Let her go on. Penstock's land agency, a modest office in an immodest location, hard against the eastern flank of the bazaar, that spired fortress of commerce that towers over London. You've met Penstock before. He gives you a long, hard look and turns his attention to the daughter. The game is broken right now, man. It's almost crashing. The Sundered Sea. Sundered Sea. There is another sea beneath the bazaar, Penstock declares. A paler sea. Yes, I would imagine you might make the bargain your mother made. Yes, I helped her go down there, but she took a certain terrible chance. Even then, and the bazaar is not, well, not now. Another hard stare at you. Are you certain? And because we did so well in the side quest, they are now awarding us with free Submariner DLC. Just kidding, but that would be kind of nice. The daughter follows Penstock back into the shop to a redly lit grotto hollowed from the bazaar's carapace. A heavily chained cat awaits you there. It must ascend into the neath secret spaces of the bazaar. Penstock's wicked, she says, he has understanding with the bazaar. He let my mother pass through long ago to make her bargain. Now I will follow. Is that really such a terribly good idea? Oh, we can try saving now that we've made it this fucking far. Let me see. And if we need to put the channel to mature audience, because I've been swearing a lot more than usual today, just let me know, please, Twitch. Thank you, and I will. But please do not punish me for it. It's just colorful language. French. No. Alright, so discourage her from passing through the wicket. She has wanted this for so long, but you've known her long enough to realize that beneath her bravado, she is genuinely terrified. Let her go down under the bazaar. I want to watch my mother, she says. Reasonably, I want to learn the great signs. The courier, the bazaar, is the only one who will teach me. I have to go. There's a possibility that she may never return. Well, we did have another engineer, so... give it a shot. I don't know. Innocent. The cage rises, rattling into view. Your officer is shivering, caked with lumps of something like ivory-colored snow, but grinning brilliantly. It's what she wants to do, so we shouldn't forbid her from her own free will. The Sundered Sea, she cries. The bazaar. Oh, He's so much more than any bazaar. My mother, I have back what she took from me. She taps you playfully on the shoulder as you haul back the lift door. Thank you. Here's a little present I picked up on the shore. Did she get what she wanted? Oh, yes, and so much more. I have one more tattoo now, but it's one that no one ever will see. She passed through the wicket and has achieved an understanding with the bazaar. You no longer have her. You have one of this maybe's rival. Glint in her eye now. An outlandish artifact. Oh boy. Should we do gentle encouragement? We're gonna find the fucking mirror catch boxes, man. We've risked too much to not spend the 500 echo here. I don't care. We could have done the concealed cargo back in Iron Republic, but we didn't, so... Unless they only want honey. Fuck. Let's try. We're trying to do luxury ambition. Let's give it a fucking try. Okay, they didn't get the mirror catch box. Offer fear. Sun-filled mirror catch boxes. Take them off my hands, blindness bruiser. I'm going to the fucking brass embassy next. We fucking made it. God damn, that was insane. Gosh dang it. I did it since I knew I would be talking like a sailor. Save? Woo. Yeah, we're fine. Thank you, Fable. Yeah, here you go, man. Take those off my hands. 20,000 echo. 17,600 profit. 44 empty mirror catch boxes. We can sell those now that we can never go back to the surface again with this captain. At all. Thank you, you son of a bitch. And thank you for joining us, Flare. Alright, another save there. Truffle 3, was it? I hope. I think. I don't know. And let's get rid of our friendly Flare that has decided to grace us with its presence. We might need to go back to the menu, but let's try just loading first of all. It doesn't make sense you go back to the main menu to load if you could just load from there, right? But yeah, we made a Fable out. We got almost within our ambition now, so another good few trades or something. We might be able to do it now if we really sold everything. Alright, Flare is gone. 20,000 echo. Brass Embassy has nothing at the moment, but I like the design of the place. It makes me want to build like a brass copper thing and nice Flare you got there, yeah. Makes me want to build something in Terraria with like this color scheme and the fire and a bunch of torches and copper, and you can do brass too. I have that in my Dragon Palace, the brass, steel plate brass, I don't know, something like that. It's pretty cool. Alright, well we fucking did that. We're very close to our ambition now. We could sell our ship and get the ambition right away. Why don't we just try that so we can get the achievement for one thing. Then we could just reload and carry on our merry way. Do some other stuff, I don't know, before we move on to the next captain. But let's see. Ambition fulfilled. It's true, if we're going to retire to our mansion, what need do we have for the Mother of Dragons, Merchant Caligo Crest Cruiser, now that we will be retiring from the seafaring life? So we're not going to stick with this, I think, but I am going to give it a try. Yes, leave a lot. Trade for 10,000 echoes? Maybe not, huh? Thought that we could just sell it. Why can't... See, that's what I hate. You can trade the ship you already have for the same ship. You can trade that, and it's basically just a super expensive repair. That is dumb to me. Alright, well, we can't get as much as I thought, so... Never mind. We're not doing that. Yeah, you cannot get the full price that we spent to get it. 8,000. We cannot get that back by a lot. Let's see, if we buy the one we already have, we're still spending 4,000 echoes. That's so stupid. The Dreadnought we cannot even afford yet. So yeah, we're gonna have to do some other trading here. This one we could buy the Frigate, but I don't really like that particularly much. It has hold of 70, quarters of 25. That's just a stupid ship, man. There's nothing good about that. The only advantage that one has, Navy backbone, is hull. iron bonus of 5, mirror bonus of 5, veil bonus -5, and it has the forward weapon. That one's probably one of the worst ships. Oh no, it's just not worth it. Alright, so yeah, Favela, we're carrying on, and Faye, if you're still around, we are carrying on. With what we got some good money to work with. Other trade routes, I don't know. Let's fucking rest now. All those wounds we had, goodness. There we go. And it wants me to do that, but I'm not gonna do that. Brass Embassy, we need souls. How the hell do you get a port report of fall in London? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. There is a way, but that doesn't make sense. Oh well. We need some crew here. Check the Rose Wharf. Oh, some nice stuff here. Very nice. We want to sell those, so moves in the Greek game. And that's it. Now we can carouse the docks because of that. Fortunate, Teneko, and we already had recent new. That literally did nothing. Because their terror is gone, I guess. Oh well. More crew. And let's repair the ship. Definitely. And the officers. Nope. I think we've got all the officers we can get in London by now. I would expect so. Alright, one more crew. And the new recruit. Alright, nothing much else for now, unless we wanted to... Ah, secret. Distant Shores, Z Stories. Municipal Relics, Eoliths. Doesn't take up holds. Judgment's Egg and Searing Enigma. Dread Sunrise, you need 7. Extraordinary Implication, and that'll also get rid of him permanently. Isn't there another way to get a Dread Sunrise? And we needed the Dread Sunrise for a Song of the Z. We could do that, but doesn't seem like too tough an ambition once you've got your feet on the ground and all. Alright, let's see what else. I'll repair the ship first of all. Alright, 100 Echo this time. And we can get our next Shrine to Stone. We can do that right now. We have 8 secrets, so we can sell that right at the south when we go there. We don't have too many more. We need one more artifact for Elemental Monstrous Almanac, which is 1,000 guaranteed Echo to sell those. And pages is always pretty good. The higher the pages, the more fragments to secrets. So it's something you should get early as possible before you explored everything, I guess. Does it just make it less or more? Or it's kind of weird. Interesting. Or we could get the stone right now and sell that in the south. Yeah, let's do that now just to make sure it's 1,000. If it's not 1,000, then we will do something else. And I forget how much the aquarium sold for. We could just look that up in the wiki, but unless Faye is directly here to remind me of that, I don't think we will. But only one more artifact for that, so we have 2 of these. We can just... And just passing on these to the next captain, is that a good idea? Passes on a little bit. Alright, be right back. Alrighty then. And Fabula, did you notice that my chat name, Purple, is slightly brighter than your purple? It's fun. Little changes of the chat colors there. So we get a different shade of purple, so that's kind of fun. Alright, anyway, carrying on. Fun stuff. And yeah, we could do this, or we could just do more shrines. I don't know. This is kind of our main captain here, so let's just do Shrine to Stone. Can sell that Elder Continent. Now we'll need more secrets. And that helps for hearts, of course. So we have hearts, veils, and iron. The 7 boost to iron is pretty good, though. Alright, we forgot to put our new engineer. So, wait. Maybe's rival. What the fuck? How did we get her from... She, like, cloned herself, basically? What happened? I mean, I saw that we got that, but... She's just a new version of her. I don't know. Anyway, he's still the best engine power. He has some fuel efficiency, but it's 5%. It's not even going to be noticeable for the most part, so it's really low. Hearts -1, we don't need that. Veils +8, it's a little better. Veils, iron and veils and engine power. She's clearly the one to go to. Does she have any more interactions? Nope, that's it. Maybe's rival. He's our new engineer. Interesting. Chief engineer. Alright, good stuff then. Let's carry on. What is next? We did the mirror catch boxes for the final time, looks like. We can sell Shrine to Stone, and we can't fill them up for Isle of Cats. That's no longer on the table, so we'll take the empty one for Hunter's Keep for the other engineer. And we'll see what else. Get rid of the other gunnery officer, I guess we could do. We have too much hold still. But yep, let's just do the engineer quest for now. Sell the Shrine to Stone. Then we'll go to Frostfound. We want to go to Frostfound right away, actually. So we'll do another save. Consider that pretty well and fair, I think. I don't know. We have these other hard saves from before, so let's just carry on. Have a nice time. We are good to go. Fabelot, Faye. Anyone still with us? We carry right along. Have a nice time. Keep it up. Some fun stuff for the stream. Dragon's Roost, Mother of Dragons, still going strong. Not gonna sell her off after all, so that is fine. Alright, we can go south to sell the shrine. We want to sell the empty mirror catch boxes at Khan Shadow, wasn't it? I don't know, we have a lot of different things to do now, so let's just start off in Adam's Way. And go from there, I guess. Okay. Moving on. Moving right along. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to go to Frostfound first thing because because of Terror being empty. That's the only reason. That'll work. Let's do that then. Just to start off now, this voyage. Fun stuff. It's running much smoother for some reason, so that's wonderful. Much smoother altogether. The stream is good quality. We've got it in the green. It's looking great. Almost no drop frames. Oh my god. Now it went to orange, but that's still pretty awesome. That is lovely. Whatever they did to optimize Streamlabs or whatever our computer or internet did, I don't know. Not very technically versed, but it's fine. It's working out good. Alright, straight to Frostfound. Try that out. Okay, let's see. That'll be great. Fun. Chapel of Lights and Frostfound. Yeah, just go straight to Frostfound. Start up. Alrighty. Oh, now we're back in the red. Jesus. Favolod says grind some carball. Keep your stream up and lurk. Appreciate Favolod. Have fun and good luck. We're just gonna do a few more peripheral things and side quests. Call it a night here, about half an hour, so. Thank you, Favolot. Jump in, enjoy. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Again, Frostfound, first time. Little enough terror, so. Let's see what happens. It's under 20, so we've got plenty. There we go. Take a look. We got rid of the aquarium when we needed it, but we can do this, so that's okay. Increase our mirrors, thank you. That's helpful. Wait, 43? Why does it say 43 when it's 50? It's just not taking into account the base stats and the shrine, I guess. Yeah. Oh well, we got it. Enter Frostfound. A long flight of stairs rises glistening to a sheer tower. There is no door. Your reflection hangs in the cloudy ice. Should not enter Frostfound without a good reason. Pretty sure I have a good reason. Let's give it a try though. Got the other officers, all these things. Face the wall. You probably shouldn't do that, one of the squatters advises. Ignore her. Face the wall. Examine your cloudy reflection. Close your eyes. Step forward. Shiver. Frostfound radiates both cold and a subtler chill of the heart. Did you move at all? Or is your reflection that moved? You are inside Frostfound. Terror quality 20. Interesting. frost found. What? You broke that somehow. That was weird. Did you see that? Or was that separate page just because I clicked the officer tab? Man, they really should have thought better about which tabs you can click at what times. Just that one encounter. But anyway, here we are. 100 rich and blinding colors filter through the ice. It's like drinking a kaleidoscope. It's like being kidnapped by rainbows. The colors shift with every step you take, revealing shining corridors. In each and every corridor, your reflection waits. Nice. Enter the sapphire chamber. The corridor shimmers with a blue as rich as the sky of the surface. Terror no more than 24. Leave. You aren't really in this chilly labyrinth, are you? You can open your eyes at any time and you'll be safe, won't you? Let's see what happens. Enter the sapphire chamber. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's take a look. Got the spinning wheel. It's loading because I'm trying to take a screenshot, so we'll give it a minute so it doesn't crash. Fun chats tonight, fun stuff. There we go. A howling wind. It fills your ears, but the air is still. Ooh, and it's indeed sapphires. Would you look at that? Every facet of the ice crystal wall is the hard and depthless blue of a desert sky. You take one step further in, and that blue plucks at your senses. A vertigo spins you, a voice intones, "This way, the sky." Recall other places where there is no sky. High-risk challenge, Veils. We could have put the Veils booster on. Step into the sky. You'll be terribly exposed, but perhaps you'll learn something. You are far from any sky. Stare fiercely into that fierce blue and call to mind your memories of skyless islands. This will sacrifice a point of Veils. Perhaps you'll learn something. Turn to the corridors of Frostfound. Let's see. The horror of emptiness. This blue is a brittle, savage barrier. Press against it, and it will shatter, spilling you into the high wilderness. The stars are hungry, and there is a horror upon you. Your head spins. Increase your terror further to penetrate further into the Frostfound. The right items mean you may not have to sacrifice skill points. Alright. Amethyst Gallery. Over here, a corridor in the deep violet of the more colorful Untersea corals. Dappled shadows drift like fish. Predatory shapes. You are the center of hunters' attention. Things like and unlike sharks, long, sleek, half visible behind the walls. You have the sudden sense that they are vaster than sharks, vaster than Frostfound itself. Nice. Perspective confounds you. This place stretches away every direction through a dusty purple haze, as if you float in a cloud. The air is still and crackling. Vast and shadowy shapes hang lifeless in the distant cloud, fluid staining their hides. Whale things and beast things, bigger than dirigibles, bigger than cities. You are a speck in the cloud. Are you still inside Frostfound? Once again there is a voice, lifeless as leaden type. There were casualties. Nice. See about that. Okay. Alright. We could have put the Veils boost on earlier. This one is Approach the colossi. Fear is the way to the heart. Get that shark. Is that what the strange catches always look like? Looks different. Nah, that's something else. You will not escape unscathed. This will sacrifice a point of iron. Recall the Z. Iron 28%. These things are giants, but you have faced something greater. Well, I was curious if I could equip things. Anyways, I have the iron on one right now, so it's the best my iron is gonna get. Let's give it a try again. Failed. Delirium of ice, nothing real. We've lost a Z story from that. We can keep trying and keep losing Z stories. Or we can sacrifice a point of iron. That's rough. This is another rough one. It's not that easy to load on, so. I don't know. Maybe, 28% chance. We could fail that a lot. Let's be honest. It's 70. It's only 72% chance of failure. And the percentages in this game is, I don't know. We'll try it a couple times, I guess. We might have to load. There we go. An old familiar fear. Great, sad, dead eyes like a stagnant crater lakes. Mouths which could drink rivers. Your entire ship would be a glint on a speck and a pockmark on the least limb of these things. But you are a Z captain. Your enemy, your companion, is the Untersea, against which even the eldest of these beasts is nothing. 10 terror. Enter the amethyst gallery. Light. 100 rich and blinding colors flitter through the ice. It's like drinking a color. Yeah, okay. Enter the amethyst gallery. Over here, a corridor is the deep violet of the more colorful Untersea corals. Dappled shadows drift like fish. Predatory shapes. More sharks. Yeah, more sharks. Perspective confounds. It's the same thing as the emerald one. It's the exact same thing. Oh well, I've got the Z stories for now, I guess. Pretty expensive, but at least I got it. Enter the cavity. That corridor glows the rich red of sunlight on fresh blood. Bright as pain. As you tread the corridor's crimson facets, you almost expect your feet to come away sticky. You are bathed in crimson light, thick as cream. It warms your skin and fills your mouth with the taste of iron. This is only a memory of a memory, a voice intones. The crime is forgotten, its shadow remains. Surrender to the traces of horror. Whatever was remembered here is gone, but even its traces will scald the air. You can give in to it, but it will damage you. Compare your own memories of horror. Tale of terror. See, it's a good thing we had a few of these. Here I rim. Find the similarities, but keep a safe distance. Understand the fear that haunts this place without surrendering to it. So I am curious if we can keep switching the shrine or not. Let's see if we can do that, or if it's only one at a time. I'm gonna leave for now and see if that's even an option. So technically I would want to keep switching the shrines, and then I'd have a little boost for that. No. You can only enter with that, so yeah, you can't keep interchanging that freaking thing, man. It is difficult. Oh, we gotta pick it up next time, I think. Carry on from Frostfound. Our recent save was 2 or 3 or 4, but anyway, we'll be at Frostfound when we pick it up next time, so look forward to that, guys. And that'll be fun, so we shall see what we can do and enjoy it. But for now, I think we will look at a few achievements. Our last 20 minutes of the stream. No, not achievements, screenshots. See which ones I can upload for Baldur's Gate and Sunless Sea, because we never uploaded any yet, so we might as well look and see if we've got anything good so far. That'll be fun. Just do our reckless driving. Show what that's like. It's a powerful engine, though. It's like maybe 1% chance of setting on fire. We've had it at very unlucky times, like that one time in Iron Republic, but it's pretty good. It's a maelstrom. Oh well. So you go all the way from the north to the south. Shows you how long that takes. It's funny, you can do full power even when you're parked, basically. Try to learn these navigation skills. Some places though. Obviously, you couldn't do this in ruthless mode, but hey, it's apparently a good engine to do full power when you need it, so that's good. Good benefit. Alright, well, we almost made it. So the south of the chart, all the way from the north, in one go. Not really. That's just not very fuel efficient, I guess. And you do need to get other fuel other places, so that's fun. Pirates. That didn't work. We got fuel from the pirates, though. That's one way to do it if you have that. That's why we keep the flare for emergencies like that. Alright, let's look at some screenshots for now. Decide what we want to upload. A fun time. Alrighty. Keep the chat over here. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's see then. Screenshots. Got this session. We've never uploaded any, so take a look here. For Sunless Sea. Yep. What should we do for that? Swap off this Domina background since we haven't played that in a bit. Not enough chatters to really. Could do another Sunless Sea. We did this one last time. Is that the only one we have? Yeah, we only did the level 1 badge, so. Yeah, you know, do our recent game. We'll soon have Witcher and Shadow of War. But for now, some Sunless Sea. That's Gator's Morn and Abbey Rock. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the full list of screenshots from Sunless Sea. My very first screenshot in the game was way back when I first played it. Who the heck is that? We never found her this playthrough. She must have been something old that they removed or something. Maybe there's Ruthless Mode exclusive things. Who is this? It's weird. Never come across her this whole time. Longshanks Gunner. Mushroom Scarf. Alright, Captain, what do you want me to shoot at now? Not the most distinguished of officers, but you'll do until you find someone better. Huh? I remember that. What the heck? Wow. 1887. This was December 5th, 2015. Yep, 2015 we originally played that. Had these interactions here, so that's funny. Back in 2015. And for some reason, we did not find her at all this playthrough. Huh. Oh well. I guess that's worth it. An upload in itself, right? That's cool. Some reason they're just not around anymore, at least not in our current one. Maybe they're a Ruthless Mode exclusive starting officer, because I'm pretty sure the Irrepressible Cannoneer we got for free this time, or easily at least, but most of the officers aren't too hard to get once you find them. There's the ferret, as always. Get the laggy uploads. She's cool. She has the mushroom scarf, and we grew up with her as an orphan on the rooftops or something. Interesting enough. Alright, make sure my mic is fine. Yeah, we'll be good. So we'll just do this the last 10 minutes or so. And upload our little screenshots from Baldur's Gate and Sunless Sea. That'll be nice. Okay. It'll do it eventually here. I'll be a thing of the past. I get a better solid state drive. And that kind of greatness. Moving right along. We have Streamception in the meantime, because we have the loading wheel. Doesn't give you a headache, it's fine. There's our Dragon Palace we uploaded. We named it the Dragon Palace on Terraria, so thinking we'll make some more iron or what was it called? Something Embassy, Copper Embassy, Obsidian Embassy, I don't remember. But there's a lot of, there's the underworld in Terraria, so we can do a lot of things like that. We can make some more houses in the underworld, make some more surface things. Copper Embassy, Bronze Embassy, I don't remember. Alright, here's the gunnery officer. What else did we have here? Our first ship. Our very first ship was called... Look, even the Gazette looked different back then. I guess it was before some updates. See that? Indelible, something like that. That's the first game. And then we die. Easily enough. Cowboy, shrouded in secrets. Yep, remember all these things back in the day. The mutiny. We were exploring, went to the Dawn Machine. I don't know what that's all about. Okay. Chats, it's alright. Well, it's a good throwback, 2015. Oh, we did go to Empire of Hands. And East of all. Oh, this is new stuff. All new stuff. Yeah, I'll just do the tiger for now, I guess. There's so many things. Oh yeah, truffle fill. This one's nice. Truffle fill. Enjoys his mushroom wine. There we go. That's fine. Ugh. Guess you would see me twice if I was looking at the camera. Not too sure how that would work. See me on the screen twice, basically. But it's pretty slow, isn't it? Uploading of screenshots. Not the best. And we do have red frames from it, so that's unfortunate. Oh well. Yep. Not too easy to get screenshots up during this stream. Guess we'll save Baldur's Gate for another time. It's not quite as quick as I had hoped. Not quite as direct, easy, tangible. That's weird. Well, I guess that'll do it for now. Just those two. Let's see who we raid today. Check our delay status. Yeah, that's good for now. So all these other ones, but I got the old officer, the old gunnery, all these other interactions. Should we do one more? Should we do Tiger? Czar? Cameo by Flair. Alright, the one more for now. Check the status of our delay. I know it's a little red from uploading here. We'll get our rating, and I'll see you tomorrow. Friday fun. Other good things going on. Uploading, there we go. Get our rating, and I'll see you tomorrow, Friday. That's alright. Just a little slow upload, but appreciate you guys being here, appreciate the lurkers. Pick it up soon. Siege of Dragons here tomorrow, unless we decide something else. We could try a couple other things. But we're getting ready for good upgrades, so focus on our main staples while we have more time to play them. Oh, Steam could be temporarily. Alright, well that's fine. I'll just do it after the stream. Anyway, pick it up soon, guys. Gonna go ahead and get our raid in. Call it a night for now. Been a fun day, some good streams. See you in a bit. Final raid of the night. Come on back tomorrow. Alrighty. Yep. See you shortly, guys. Until next time. Have a good night. We'll be back. Thank you, lurkers. See you soon.